When you have 4 people, bro, I could have fucking got groceries for that shit, bro.
Times are tough. Nah, man, $70 and they get you toilet paper.
Man, no shit.
What do you think it is, dude? Like, I mean, ever since the coronavirus, I just think people just don't want to go back to work. Like, I
Bro,
just think
facts.
it's like they just want to. They see all these people on the internet and all this other stuff living lavishing lives and really not working or having a skill.
Yeah,
But
I don't want a lavish life. I just want a life.
it's hard, man. It's hard. Even the concept of having a career just doesn't exist anymore. It's so bonkers, dude. It's so bonkers.
I just want to be able to afford cons, and it doesn't like I don't have to second guess myself.
Fucking $70, dude, at cons. I thought you meant the furniture store.
No. Well, it was 4 of us, bro. But still, I was like, damn.
Yeah, that's pretty wild. I mean, we dropped 80 for a barbecue today.
No, I wouldn't. I wouldn't know. Yeah.
Welcome back. It's a Sunday night. You're here with the Average Boys Podcast. It's your boy Crispy, and I am here running co-host duties with my boy David from Adams Collections. Brian is busy at a event in his hometown, and Triggs is busy doing his moving thing. So I'm running solo today, and I hit up David, and I hit up a friend of ours, Dell, also. I don't know if Dell's going to be able to make it. I saw he was online, and I was just shooting some invites. I had the cool privilege of being on Dell's show. What is it, like Wednesday or
yeah, bro? How was it, bro? I only tuned in for a bit, bro.
It was so crazy because again, I'm super forgetful, hyper forgetful. So when Wednesday came along, I was on my way doing my due diligence, going to the gym, got to go teach my classes and stuff like that. And lo and behold, I get a text from Dell, and literally I'm in the parking lot, already parking at the gym, like getting ready to barely start. And he's like, "Yo, bro, here's the link in case you want to hop in. We're gonna start like in 30 minutes." And I was like, I just got to work. I literally just got to the gym. Like I mean, if I would have known, like I could have jumped on. And I was like, well, I barely got to the gym. Let me see if I can finish up and I'll go back. And I like literally was like, I ended up doing the whole day of class because we were just doing work or whatever. And I got to the podcast like super late. I felt super bad. And he was with 2 other gentlemen. One of them's name was like Mark or something. I forgot. But or Charlie or something like that, right? Just Caesar. Yeah, Caesar and Matt or something like that. And the guy did his own publishing. It was a real cool, badass fucking podcast. What's up, my Robert? Good to see you in the comments, my man. Badass set of guys. And yeah, I was like, dude, I'm super late. I know I'm not on time, but if you'll have me like for a couple more minutes, like I'll jump on and I'll chat up. And he was like, yeah, for sure, dude. And I jumped right in and got right to business. And they were in the process. Those guys are like super into like the actual business of comics.
Yeah.
Like me, I am a guy that reads comics and knows like the history of like the stories, right? But I am not at all intelligent when it comes to like, oh, this Beckett is graded at, the surface of the sun. It looks like a diamond. I don't know shit about any of that stuff. So these guys are going on and on and on. And I was like, holy shit, these guys are really good. I'm way out of my league here. So then I switched it up and I started talking about like the economic structure of comic books and stuff like that. Like, being a comic book person and not only reading them, but being a collector. And then not only that, running a shop, like, what is like the demographic right now when it comes to comic books and society and stuff. And we ended up having like a pretty strong discussion based on like the psychology of comic books and stuff like that. Because again, I die on that pedestal where I tell people like, if Marvel would have been following the comic book resources, we wouldn't be in the situation we are so far in the game with so many bad mistakes because of the continuity factor. Continuity would have been covered if they were just following the comic books. You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
Like they could have done a little bit of changing up, but like, yeah, it is what it is. But David, my man, how are you,
bro? So I'm excited, bro. Take a look at this. Look at this.
Dude, I was so impressed, dude. Look at all the extra shit. Word up, nephew.
Bro, look at this. It's crazy, bro. The amount of
And you
growth
guys have
people
grown so fast, dude. Within like just like a month, dude.
it's fucking crazy,
Within
bro.
a month. So tell us how
Like,
the growth of your business is going. Tell us what it is that you don't have to like. Okay, so I know it's a big thing right now. People that gatekeep or whatever. Hey, what's up, Dell? If you want to jump on still, dude, the link's there, man. Just hit us up and I'll bring you in. Oh shit, what did he put? What's up, brother? Sorry, can't step in today. Been busy and tired. Mom's been in the hospital. I'm so sorry to hear, dude.
I'm trying
I
to get
saw
it.
your post, and then I saw your post about your friend that what is it? He had a stroke or something. Just dude, I mean, you've been going through so much stuff, dude. I hope you guys are all right, and I'm sending prayers, Dell,
Absolutely.
sending positive vibes to you, dude.
Get
Take it
rest,
easy,
man.
then, man. Don't even worry about it. We got you, brother. We got you. Um, but yeah, I there's this weird thing that I've noticed like throughout like the technology era of the communities on social media and stuff, and people are always like, "Yo, tell us what you're doing. Don't gatekeep and all this shit." And I'm like, "Bitch, do your research and put your fucking elbows in, right?" Um, tell us what it is that you feel you've been doing without. You don't have to like. You could gatekeep all day, bro. Like I understand this. Like when it comes to competition, and people always act like running a business is not competitive. It's 100% competitive across the board. You can only not be competitive when you're making fucking hundred thousands of dollars per month, and then you're like, oh, I don't give a shit. Like I'll tell
Yeah,
someone what I'm doing because it's hard to get where I got.
yeah,
But,
definitely.
but straight up, dude, like let us know. I mean, even if you don't want to say what it is per se, like in detail, you don't have to do that because fucking keep your secrets, man, like pirates, bro.
Of course.
Um, yeah, let us know what you feel like has been working for you and whatnot, dude.
Yeah, no, I mean, I did take off my hours of operation just because I just felt like since I'm always doing the legwork, the grassroots of it, basically like me and Margaret were talking about on the podcast on Friday. So I've been getting like the flyers, advertising the shirts and stuff. So I took down my hours for the week, and I think just not being available has made me more available. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's what
So
is it?
like
It's
people are like,
man to man, baby.
yeah, bro, they're like, can I see this? Can I see that? And then like I've fallen behind to the point like right now where my nephew was helping me to price stuff, bro, because I can't get this stuff out there in a good amount of time. But I think once I post my hours up, there'll be more traffic. But honestly, man, I think just the whatnots have been helping and just the word of mouth from the community. And I think people really like the appointment, bro. Like it makes them feel like they're one on one because they are.
Weren't we talking
Yeah.
about that a couple
Yeah.
like months? Well, we were talking about that right when you started, and I was like, hey, you know what? Like, if you were to do it like a one-on-one base where you bring someone in, maybe it's like give them a little glass of champagne or whatever, and they get to have like this really classy vibe, dude. Real classy vibe. I mean, maybe like a champagne with Monster in it.
Hey, bro, for sure the monster, but not, bro.
100%. Yeah,
I
bubbly.
think it didn't it accidentally made it more of a personal experience. And then I've had the vice versa effect. Like people who wanted to come sell stuff, I'll offer them a little bit more because my overhead's a little bit lower. They'll go somewhere else. And I think recently I had a guy who we didn't make an agreement on one item. He went to another store, another shop, and then he's like, hey man, why are you lowballing people? I said, look, man, he offered this and this. And a matter of fact, he actually sold the other guy more stuff, or the guy paid more for less items. And
Oh
so
wow.
he took more stuff away, and I was like, "Hey, man, like it is what it is. People are people." I said, but at the end of the day, like, I mean, I messaged him first, and he didn't want to do anything. That's fine with me. Like, I don't need comic books. I'll find more.
Yeah, of
But
course.
I'm excited, bro, because next week I'll be in Houston. There's Animeverse. There's Marketplace. So I'm gonna try to buy as much as I can while I'm in Houston.
So you're gonna be doing some traveling soon?
Yeah. So it's like back when I worked at Walmart, back when I worked at the Wally World.
Yeah.
Me and my brothers, we always worked in retail. We could never ever, bro, like get together for Thanksgiving, Christmas, because we worked in retail. So we unofficially made Super Bowl like our reunion, right?
Your holiday.
Or like that's our time to get together. So now it's the first year I've been able to actually go. So I told them, hey, but I'm gonna make a trip out of it. Like I'm gonna make sure I hit this anime fest that's going on. So if you guys are in Houston this next weekend, Anime Verse Fest with Zobi and JR there at the NLG Event Center in Houston.
Yeah,
Gonna be
yeah.
there.
Yeah.
And then of course Super Bowl, bro. So and then there's some comic book shops there. And I'm already talking to a guy to hopefully get like these like 13, 14 short boxes. So it's gonna be great.
What I do, that's fucking good. And you know what? The personal experience, and you just reminded me of him because I was thinking the same thing, is kind of like the way Zobi does it, right?
I mean, to an extent, I know like he opened up Nerd Boulevard now, which is like his storefront, I believe. But before it was more like, I mean, obviously they do different products, but they deal with more of the autographs and stuff.
Mhm.
I do more of the exclusive. I'm trying to get into autos, but not too much, just because I'm trying to keep everything under $100. It's kind of my goal. So.
You're like, I'm really trying to keep it low.
Yeah, I'm trying to keep it like affordable, bro. Because like every now and then we used to get like $400 or $500 pops, but you just sit on those things forever, bro. Like
That's
I'm not,
fucking bad.
I'm not about that life, bro. I could barely fucking afford cons. We talked about that shit earlier, remember?
Yeah, dude, no kidding. But that, I mean, that's because like everything is going up in price, dude. Everything. It's so, to me, it's weird. It's so crazy how in a short amount of time the economic structure can change and flip like on a dime, dude. You know, I mean, several years ago, we were in a position where, you know, I feel like every business, especially small businesses, we were striving. We were all doing pretty well in that nature. And then all of a sudden, it's like food shortages and fucking just crazy shit. Technology shortage, you know, when it came to like the coronavirus, it knocked off the idea of a lot of like precious metals and things coming out import weren't coming to the United States, and prices just went up. And then not only that, the supply and demand of normal objects that people needed, you know, like the coronavirus, the toilet paper and sanitizing alcohol and fucking everything went up the pipe.
Yep.
And I think it's been such a hard recovery for a lot of people. And then there's like a small amount of people out there that are showcasing, that are doing some fucking marvelous things. They were able to use that gap of time as a renaissance to hone their skills and create new side ventures or whatever. But what's been cool is the fact that you're saying that, you know, I know you're a numbers guy and you're a guy that kind of consists on making sure that you're reading the analytics and all that other stuff. But usually when you're in that nature and you're starting off with a business, there's a lot of people out there that are like, yeah, you need to spend a lot of money on this and do that and use this. And it's like, well, wait a minute. Like, have you ever tried not and to see what ratio you get without putting a lot of cash into things? Like, what if you do it organically? For a long time, like I've told the guys, like even in my podcast with Brian and Triggs, they were always like, yo, man, we need to get more people. We need to invest more. We need to do this. And I'm like, well, wait a minute, guys. Like, we're not at the part where the show makes money on its own. We need to get to a point where like it at least makes some type of funding or sponsorship or something. So that way we can use that money and it's not personally coming out of our personal pockets. I've always believed that should be like a first nature to this, especially since it's like, this is an opinionated syndication, right? This isn't like a bunch of professional people with degrees telling people facts and proofs, and no one needs it. No one needs what I got to say or what we got to say on our podcast. So literally everything is based on our genuine nature to bring people to our attention or whatnot. If that raises money, then cool. Then that means, you know, we can get a little bit of funds to export ourselves more or whatnot. But I feel like a lot of people do that too quickly here in the Valley, and they get a lot of people to notice them, but their quality is just shit. Like it just instantly falls off the next week. And they may be able to coast it for like 1 or 2 months of material, and then like they start to die out they get the what is it, like the writer's block, or you know, their artistic block kicks in, and they just run out of shit to say, and then they stop doing stuff scheduled. They fall off their timing. They start losing followers. They start complaining that they're losing followers, but at the same time, like they're not really like in the process of really pushing to keep them. They're not really creating content that's I don't know, something that they want to see or whatever.
I'd say more genuine, bro, because if you're producing good content, it'll flow. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And like either you want to add to the fire and promote it, or you just want to be more organic and figure out, okay, this doesn't work, let me cut that out.
Yeah, I feel like that idea of saying like, no, you have to do it this way on the internet, and if you don't, like, you're not gonna work. But it's usually coming from people who don't have the experience. You know what I mean? Who have never put the track record in and stuff. I mean, for myself, like I feel like us and the boys, like we've put a lot of time into this. Like, you know what I mean? But it's one of those things, like it doesn't take us much to run an hour show. But like if I needed to, like I can go off and be like a host for a show, or a host. What's up, man? How you doing, Nico? Good to see you, my man. You could put me in a fucking convention and put me on a mic, and I can run that for hours. I can do a panel or host a show for an hour. You know what I mean? Like it becomes nothing when it comes to like this, what's that shit called when they fucking had you do that in school? They
No
had you go up in public speaking
presentation.
speech. No speech class,
Mhm.
right? You remember speech class and all that shit when they used to do that?
Shit, I barely passed that class, bro.
It was real weird. Yeah, it was really weird. But yeah, how's your week so far, man? Good.
Good, bro. Let's see. I became officially like opened up the official business bank account, so got to separate funds there. Getting the Square reader soon. That's pretty much it, bro. Tax permits filed. Kind of ran into a little issue with Fred since like I was part of the company, not part of the company no more and stuff. So
Oh, okay.
we had to
With
filter all that legally just because I don't want to get audited. He don't want to get audited. You know what I mean? So we
true
want to
that,
make
especially
sure.
tax season coming up.
Yeah, bro. So we're trying to just do like a nice, clean, like, okay, how can we do this where neither one of us is gonna get fucked, you know?
Mhm.
And if we do have to get fucked, like how, like who's responsible, what happened, or what?
Yeah,
So,
how are we gonna take the lube?
yeah,
Who's bringing the lube to this one?
yeah, bro, 100%.
Yo, so let me ask you. We as people who understand like the business aspect of the valley and all that stuff understand like a couple of ideas, and we're always throwing ideas at each other and stuff like that. I've been noticing that a lot of these conventions like are losing traction.
Mhm.
A lot of conventions are losing traction. Um, do you think that that is based on reputation or promotion of their shows?
I think it's both. So it's funny. So I don't know if you got to watch the podcast, but I had Margaret on, bro.
Mhm.
And I said to Margaret, like, a lot of stuff more off camera. Like, how is it that you get hired to do the job of bringing vendors or whatever? How do you separate yourself from the results of that show? Because if the show does good, you might be more inclined to be like, hey, I organized that. But
Mhm.
if it goes bad, you still gotta say I organized
I
that,
organize it. Yeah.
or you can't say like, well, Chris, he was in charge of it, and I just brought the people. Like then
Mhm.
you kind of do that double tap. You know what I mean?
Yep.
But I think where the economy is at, you want people to linger and you want to give a good experience, but you got to turn a crowd. So you just got to be mindful because I didn't go to Ultra Gaming. So was Ultra Gaming bigger than normal? I mean, what was your experience on that one?
I kind of feel like it had its moments, right? But it was just I don't know. It's super weird. I don't know if you saw the picture. Which I mean, when I saw the picture, I thought it was pretty cool because they put in that sense, which they were like, "Are you part of the dark side or the light side?" So what
Mhm.
they had was like the big convention hall that they usually have. It was split down the middle with a big blind, and on one side it had all the video games and the stage for everything, and it was all like dark, like super dark, because all it was all the lights and the neon colors and all that stuff. And then behind that were all the vendors and artists and all that stuff on the opposite side, which was where the light was. I thought it was a pretty interesting thing, but I didn't know that that was the theme of it,
Okay,
right?
I get you.
And then we have a good friend of ours named Ham Arcades, right? Good guy, one of the best, if not the best guy for video games in the valley when it comes to events and stuff like that. Dude's got like huge collection of everything you ever want, dude. Super crazy. Um, we were talking about it, and I was saying like, what's crazy is like you have arcades at events, and that's such a crazy cool thing. But it only stays packed for like a little bit, and then people get tired and get up and take off. And I was telling him, I go, I really truly believe that it's the psychology of arcade games. If a person had to put in a coin, because all the games are free, right? But if it's for free, you'll go up, touch the joystick, play, joke with your friends. But like mid game, it's so crazy to see. Like sometimes people just like leave mid game
Yeah.
and they just walk away because they just get bored of the game. And I truly believe that is because a quarter is not involved. Like
Mhm.
the technological handshake of value is not there between the machine and the person. And I told Ham, I go, Ham, if you were to create like a cool like Ham's arcade coin, and anytime someone came up to your thing, they had to come in and register or write their name down or put like a little recommendation or like scan a code, and then they get 20 tokens and they can play whatever games with those tokens. No matter, it doesn't need money. It's still free. You just get 20 tokens to activate the machines. I guarantee the people that would play those machines would stay there longer. And the reason why is because intrinsically there's some type of like exchanging of value. There's
Mhm.
something that keeps them there. They understand that it took something to get that. There's a placement of value. And I think when things are free, people take advantage of it until they're bored of it and then leave it alone.
Mm. We got Nico with the comment that it says way too many shows going on and happening so often. A lot of vendors don't have time to restock, so it seems the vendors have the same merch from the last event. I mean, that's true.
I've never even thought of that. Is that like a big thing though? Like the restocking situation?
I mean, it just depends, bro. Because some people, like in my scenario, I can pack 1 or 2 racks and then I can just mix it up. But there's some people who just they have what they have and they don't have like an outlet like me, so they have to go and do the Ross hunts or do the garage sale hunts. You know what I mean?
Okay.
Because like not everybody has a storefront, bro. I mean, that's the only bad part. So
I mean, well, what's your take on that? On the idea of like just way too many shows going on? You think that's a real thing?
I mean, I think it's gonna be. I don't think this year will be as bad as last year, right? I mean, we'll see what happens and stuff. But I think last year is gonna just weed out the people who didn't really do as well or thought it was gonna be easy. But you never know, bro. I mean, there might be another situation where we have 5 events on one weekend, and it'll be a fun podcast with you and me on. I promise you that.
Yeah, no kidding, man.
So,
it always pops out that there's some type of weird drama that's going on at some event or whatnot. Any new drama or what?
bro, shit. Mama said that. No, I'm just kidding.
All right. Yeah, I haven't really heard anything. I know that when on your first podcast, you and I jumped on, and I was out there. Standing on business, my man. I was out there dropping some facts about some other conventions from like other parts of the valley, and my friend Christella, she just got hit up with an invitation by one of those people that was like, "Oh, it'd be really cool if you came out to this convention, and it'd be really cool." Yeah, I'm not even kidding. They were like, "Oh, it would be really cool," and she was like, "I'm sorry, I charge now, so if you want me, it's like $275 to have me." And they were like, "No, we just meant for you to just come by." And she was like, "Why? I wouldn't go because you work with these people." Yeah. So I'm just not going to go. Like, just straight up, like, telling him. And it's like, yeah, I mean, if it's like, let's say it's a different set of people running that event, I think you need to hold those people accountable. And I always say this is like, you need to call out the people that they're working with that are not good for business. So that way they don't work with them. Sometimes these people just have that opportunity and they have the money. It's like, it was like that Lighthouse Mitsuri thing, right? There was a guy that came in that had the money, that weird fucking dude that screwed everybody over, the pops and all that shit. Like, apparently he had the cash. Like, he had the cash flow. He just ran in and did business with the wrong dude, I guess.
What did we go? Yeah, no, bro. Definitely the biggest thing. Like, I mean, I'm not too sure what happened too much of it. I mean, I had some interviews with some people there, but like, even just having that reputation is still bad. Like, you're gonna hurt the market eventually. But how much money do you really want? Like, how much is a signature really worth to you? You know, like, do you just want to get stuff signed because of your reputation, or like, I don't know. I don't see it, bro. Like, there's a lot of businesses out there right now that are like trying to do private signings, and it's just literally messing up the market because you have one vendor, one pop sales guy, right? Every pop that he sells gets registered in the database, and he sells it under market value, but one person sells the same pop over market. So the same pop, bro, is $1,000 and $10. But what are you doing to the consumer?
Yeah, the consumer.
Yeah, it makes no sense, bro. It just
they don't know where to go. They don't know where to go. They don't know who to trust when it comes to prices, and then people are scalping things and all this other stuff. It's nuts, bro. It's nuts. Are there any conventions that you have lined up that you're excited for?
So I'm thinking about, or I'm gonna try to get into that SpaceCon one in San Antonio. It's the same guy that did the superhero car show. That think it's in October. Nice. I got my permits kind of late, so I'm just kind of see what I can get into this year. But definitely gonna do some out of state ones for sure, just because I mean, I'm blessed because business has been going really well, so I'm ahead a couple of months on rent, so I can take a little bit of a risk. You know what I mean?
Nice.
So I'm gonna figure what's the worst I got to fucking lose. You know? Like,
yeah. What's the worst, right? Yeah. Well, that's good. Alrighty. So let's get into talking about what we got on for today. First and foremost, what are you looking forward to when it comes to entertainment this year in the sense of film? Do you think like the Deadpool film is going to be like a spectacular essence and it's going to save the Marvel universe? The James Gunn thing, what's something you've seen that you're really excited for this year?
Bro, I mean, honestly, that sounds real fucking like comedic, but I'm more into the Cobra Kai, bro. Like, I know we talked a little bit before.
Cobra Kai.
But like, I know it's not a movie, bro, but I know they're making the movie, right? The new Karate Kid movie after that, the spinoff.
Oh yeah, that's right. With Jackie Chan, right? Jackie Chan's supposed to be in it and shit.
And Ralph Macchio,
the Kung Fu Kid and all this other shit. You think?
But like, I don't think movies hold value, bro, like they did before. I mean, like, look, Miguel right here. He says the new Ghostbusters movie. It looks good. I mean,
Yep.
I'm not gonna go to the theater. I'm gonna probably wait till it gets like at Microsoft Store or some shit.
Yeah, yeah.
Like I'm
So
not
you
like
don't. So did you see the trailer for the new Ghostbusters movie?
I saw like the first one.
Dude,
The
the
original.
new trailer looks baller, dude.
That's what I haven't seen it
Like
yet.
it looks fantastic. It just looks like it's gonna be like because it's not like an in-house. Like you always see like the Ghostbusters, they do something and it feels like it's like an inner city situation, right?
Yeah.
Like it's just like, oh well, this warehouse is haunted. We're gonna go stop this one ghost from terrorizing a neighborhood or whatever, right? That's what it always feels. It feels really small. This one looks like it's like all of New York, like Avengers level, like situation, and it's bringing all like. I mean, I haven't seen the girls Ghostbuster group come out yet, but like the original Ghostbusters are coming out. The new ones, the kid from Stranger Things, his family, Egon's family, like they're all coming out, and they're supposed to be fighting this like New York ending ghost situation. It's like a giant blizzard of like I don't know, like it's just crazy. It looks fantastic though. I wasn't this excited for the first one.
No,
I wasn't this excited. This one it looks like it's I don't know, man. There's something about it that it looks pretty fucking good. Like did you get to watch the first one?
I watched the first one and it was actually really good. I actually watched it on the Microsoft office when I was in North Dakota because I had vacation or whatever.
Nice.
And I was like, this is pretty good, bro. I binge watched everything, bro. Blue Beetle, fucking Ghost,
Blue Beetle.
everything, bro. Fucking everything, bro.
Damn, that's crazy.
When I got unemployed, I was like, I'm catching up on some fucking movies, bro.
It's crazy. I never got to see the first Ghostbusters film, this past one.
No?
Yeah, there was just something about it, like from the previous iteration of the Ghostbusters film that they released that I was like, why am I going to invest in something if they don't really care about their own IP?
Are you talking about all the girl ones?
Well, yeah. I mean, I didn't want to.
I didn't watch that one, bro.
Like that.
I'll be transparent. I didn't watch that one at all.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it's because, like, again, like, I'm one of those people that's like, if I feel like I'm not the audience, then I'm not going to really waste my time. Because I don't want that to be the excuse of why I went to see it and me not get it. Because then I get to ask the other person. It's like my friends that watched Barbie. Like, I didn't watch Barbie. Everyone was like, bro, go watch Barbie. It's super good. And it's like, no, bitch. Like, I'm not the audience. Like, I didn't grow up with Barbies. I didn't play with Barbies. That's not who it's for. And I don't feel like it's for me. Like, I'm not going to get most of the shit. So I didn't watch it. And there was a lot of people that I saw that they were into it. And then when I was like, so what'd you think of the movie? Like, since you were the audience, they'd be like, oh, it's like a 7 out of 10. And it's like, how do you give it a 7 out of 10 if it's supposed to be for you? If the people it's for don't even like it, I'm not going to get it. I'm not going to get it. I'm not going to enjoy myself. So, yeah, I kind of felt like that Ghostbusters series, it wasn't meant for the people who liked the original Ghostbusters. It was for the people that were into like like that chick Melissa McCarthy's movies.
Yeah.
Like the
hey, bro,
comedy.
Pitch Perfect, bro. Pitch Perfect is a shit.
Yeah, kind of like that. Like it's like for like not I wouldn't say middle, it's like below middle age, like female who just wants to watch a comedy or something. And it's like, okay, there it is. Like I kind of feel like that's what it's for, right?
Shots fired. No, I'm just kidding.
Shots fired. But it's true though. It's true. Like I mean, I don't know who the target audience is.
Oh, Nico's saying Deadpool, Kong, Beetlejuice. That's right, bro. They're doing a Beetlejuice.
Bro, how do you think Beetlejuice is gonna be?
Dude, the first one was the shit, bro. I mean, I'm not huge a Beetlejuice fan. I've watched it when it's on, but it was fucking good, bro. It was a good movie. Like, it was a fucking great movie.
STU Fadasso says, is there a film that you love but everyone dislikes? Yes. Starship Troopers.
I was about to say.
You already knew what I was gonna say, dude. Everyone fucking hates me.
It's a good movie though, bro.
I love Starship Troopers. Like if I'm like I said before, I think I said this last time I was on your podcast. Like when I'm drunk, Starship Troopers. I'm screaming every fucking thing. What's up, Omar? Good to see you, my dude.
Hi.
But yeah, like that would probably be the number one film that a lot of people who like are around me all the time like dislike.
No, bro. No. You gotta tell them the other movie, bro, because we had a whole ass conversation. What up, Jerry? We had a whole ass conversation. What's the other movie, bro? Tell everybody.
Wait, are you fucking talking about Romeo and Juliet? Dude,
yes,
I love Romeo and Juliet. With Leonardo DiCaprio, bro. Like that was it. And Clara Danes. Was it Clara Danes? Is that the chick's name?
Is it Clara Danes? I don't know.
I don't know. Leonardo was badass, dude. And Lou, what is his name? John Leguizamo. Damn, that was such a good film. We were just talking about that last week, weren't we?
Yeah, bro. We were talking about Romeo and Juliet because, I mean, it's a good movie, bro. But I mean, I wouldn't put it up there and like.
It's one of my top tens, man. It's one of my
It's
top
one of
tens.
your top. It's definitely not my top 10, but it's there. Like I
Yo,
watched
and
it.
I had the opportunity to be on Dell's podcast, The Comic Menu, this past week, and I asked a really important question.
Would you
And
like
I'm
to
going to
know
ask all the people in the comment section who's watching, man. So thank you guys for tuning in with us. We appreciate you guys on this Sunday night. We hope you guys had a good week and you guys are here with us now. So before we get to jump into the work week again, right? If you had the opportunity to write a continuation story or film for a movie you liked when you were a kid, what would it be? Mine is Where the Wild Things Are, where the Wild Things Grow.
Mhm.
I would want to do a continuing story where Max is an adult and has a child, and he's trying to like get them to be their king, and he has to go back and slowly think, you know what I mean? Like I want him to go back and like give the crown to the child and pass the torch of that story. I think that would be cool. But the other one that I thought would be pretty interesting was The Last Starfighter.
The Last Starfighter. I don't remember that one, bro.
That was the one where they're like in the country and this dude's always playing like Galaga or some kind of arcade game. And then all of a sudden like aliens come down to take him because he's like the last starfighter. And then he goes to space and has like a sci-fi adventure, but he's a normal dude. It's a normal fucking dude. That was a great movie, dude. That was a great.
I have not seen that shit in forever.
That movie, you remember it, right?
I remember the character. I remember the alien. I'm looking at I googled it or whatever. I remember the fucking alien.
And then he was
I haven't seen it.
when he would laugh. Like oh, and then Carl's Weather died, dude. Talk about fucking
Oh, bro.
talk about histories, dude.
There is no tomorrow. I was saying that shit to my brother, bro.
Jesus in the comment section. Would you like to learn more?
Would you like to know more?
A good bug is a dead bug. The mom, when the kids squash all the cockroaches and shit. I'm telling you, dude.
Are you doing your part?
Yeah, dude. What is it? The infantry baby, the mad abs. He turns around, all his shit's blown off, dude. Just chunks of him missing and shit. Man, dude, that was so fucking cool, man. God, I love Sushi.
I heard they're making a new Back to the Future movie.
Boy, dude, I have not. You know what? There's some really cool trailers of that with like Michael J. Fox and the guy, like, you know, kind of like at their age doing it. I kind of feel like they've outaged though, man. Yeah. I kind of feel like the older guy, Doc Brown's character. I kind of feel like he's too old to do the role. It's like Patrick Stewart, like Sir Patrick Stewart. Like, if you keep getting this guy to do fucking Charles Xavier's movies, like he ain't got nothing left, dude. Like he used to be like super hardcore, like in every like theatrical play and like the best things, and now they can't get him out of Fox movies, bro. Like,
he just has to sit down and do this shit.
Yeah. If you guys haven't seen the Paramount Plus preview, you guys need to go check that out. That shit's fucking funny. That shit's fucking funny, dude. Like if Patrick Stewart at like 900 years old still got that comedy, he still got that comedy bone, dude. That was that was so cool. But yeah, what would be anybody in the comment section too? What would be your film if you could go back and do what would you say? Like just a continuation. So like you can say the Goonies, bro. Say like the Goonies, like the way they did it, right? They just brought all the fucking kids back as adults or whatever, like kind of like that. Like, what would you do? Like, what would you do? What would be your film?
Bro, I have no idea, bro. Like, I got more TV shows, bro, that pop in my brain, bro.
TV shows is fine. Let's go.
What's it called? There was fucking one Person of Interest, bro. Person of Interest.
Person of Interest.
It got real fucking stupid at the end. It was like a dude, and he made an AI, and the AI would predict the crime and shit.
Mm-hmm.
And then the AI at the last season, the AI became a chick, and then the fucking chick was trying to hit on the dude. It was so stupid at the end, bro. They were just trying to extend that shit.
So Miguel says The Sandlot. That would be pretty interesting. That would be pretty interesting. They even did that. Did they do that with the Mighty Ducks?
They did.
Yeah, they were trying to do like a recontinuation of it.
They did a spin-off of that one too.
Yeah. My mom in the comment section. Hi, mom. Says Chuck Norris. Anything Chuck Norris, I guess. Delta Force, dude.
Hi, mom.
Hi, mom. And then Chrissy in the comment section, good to see you, says,
ooh, Short Circuit.
Man, that was a good one, dude. That just hit my fucking brain right when I saw that. Says, I wish they did a better version of RoboCop. The reboot was horrible. Yeah, it was like a nice, like, I guess they were really trying, but they missed that, like, the charm of the old RoboCop. Like they didn't get it. They didn't get the corniness of like the I'd buy that for $1, or like the fucking can you fly, Bobby? And then he throws him off the back of the truck and like all the corny shit. Yo,
Wizard,
1977 Wizard, the one with the little guy. Yo, are you talking about the one with the little nanito dude? Do you remember that show, David? Come on, David.
Bro, you're a little bit more of age with me, bro.
I am like 10 years older than you do. Meatballs is crazy.
Wizard 1977. I've never seen
Oh my, yeah, dude. There used to be this movie or TV show. It was called The Wizard, and it was about a little like I don't want to say like just a little person, right? And he was like a genius builder, and he was always building stuff. And then he would go do like private ice shit. And then he would always bring out like his little toys. And he always had like candies he would eat and shit. It was wild as fuck, dude. It was so cool. He was like a Panama Jack detective, and he just had like a remote control. He had like a strongman toy that would like bend bars, and he had an RC car that could go under vehicles and blow up. Like just all this cool shit. And he was just like a little guy, like a nanito, like a tiny dude. He didn't know why. It's like, why is this nanito so good? Like, and then he'd always get on the drum set when he needed to think about things. He was just drumming and shit. It's crazy. It's just crazy. What about, there was another one that I had brought up. This is like deep cuts, bro. TV show with Max Old Show.
I wouldn't mind a new Gremlins movie. Indian in the Cupboard. That's a good movie too, bro.
Indian in the Cupboard would be pretty cool.
Yeah. But now with gender correct fucking figures,
I wouldn't mind them doing a revisit to Big O. You remember Big O, the TV show that was made by the guys that made the Batman the animated series about big robots and shit?
Man, bro, like I didn't grow up with any fancy shit, right?
You totally did.
Aluminum foil, bro, and fucking rabbit ears.
Yo, Captain Power and the Soldiers of the Future, dude. This shit is bonkers. I'm gonna show it. You guys tell me if you remember this shit. This one right here. Does anyone out there remember this show? There it is. This is the fucking bro. I remember I would die every time I saw this at Blockbuster, bro. I would be like, oh, we gotta get that. Look at how cool it was, or whatever. This show, well, I mean, it was like every other fucking Power Ranger show. VR Troopers Tribe. Yeah, VR Troopers vibe. Yeah, I can see that. But this was like old, dude. I want to say this was like in the 80s, dude. And you know what was real crazy? If I'm not mistaken, Pizza Hut used to have like a control you could like shoot at your TV, and it would like interact. It wouldn't interact. It would just like make your screen blink or whatever.
Or like a light gun or whatever. Yeah,
like a light gun, but for the episodes. And it was like, it didn't really work that way. I don't think it worked that way, but this would be a really cool thing, because the good thing about this show, The Last Starfighter, was fire. Yes, it was, dude. It was indeed fucking fire. This show, everybody had their like trope. Like one guy was the mechanic, the other one was the gunner, the other one was like the heavy guns guy, like kind of like the Mandalorian, how like every Mandalorian has their like specific skill, and they're one of them's called like Rush, and he's like the fast one, and you know what I mean? Like even like the Halo game Fall of Reach, right? Which was where it had all the different Spartans with all the different abilities.
Yeah, different gears, yeah.
Like I always think that those type of films and stories do very well, because it's always like the well-balanced person that's like the team leader. And then like at the very end, when everybody sacrifices, like the big guy always has to hold the heaviest thing. The girl always has to die in like a really sad way. You know what I mean? Like it's a trope. It's a really interesting trope. But like, yeah, like I totally was into this shit when I was a kid. I thought it was so fantastic. Captain Power. I'm gonna go look up shit today about this, dude, because Captain Power.
Bro, you gotta send me whatever. I'm about to fucking watch some YouTube episodes.
Whoa, remember the Centurions? We were just talking about this too. These guys were wild too, man. The Centurions. They would put on like weird helmets and they would look like dumbasses. Like, look at these guys. Look at these guys. Look at these guys looking like idiots, dude. Robert Rayos in the comment section, dude. Fuck, dude. The Explorers, dude. The Explorers, or the Flight of the Navigator, dude. Flight of the Navigator. You remember Flight of the Navigator?
Bro.
Dude.
Hey, wait. You know there's like a 10-year difference with us, right? Like,
I know. I'm so sorry.
I
I'm
love
so
you to
sorry.
death, bro, but I don't want to be that guy.
I don't want to be that guy. That's so funny. But
But
though straight up, dude, that would be good. But the Explorers was a really, really good one also. Do you remember the Explorers?
nah, bro.
You don't remember the Explorers? I guarantee if you saw a picture, I'm gonna show you shit. I'm gonna show you pictures, dude. And when I put these up, you're gonna be like, oh, wait a minute.
I'm gonna be like, was that the lunchbox I didn't have? So
Is that the lunchbox I didn't have? Is that the lunchbox I couldn't afford? What? Yo, right here, watch. Right
Jesus
here, my
Christ.
man.
I'm looking at the same shit.
Tell me you remember this.
Ethan Hawke, bro. Fucking
Yeah.
Training Day, Ethan Hawke.
Training Day, you can hawk, dude. And that was this is the brother of Joaquin Phoenix, River Phoenix, no? The brother that passed away.
What's it called? That's fucking crazy. I never saw that, bro, with a day in my life, bro. I'm be completely honest.
You've never seen it, man. You had a rough childhood, dude. That was.
Did you not believe me when I said it?
Yeah, I was gonna say that was a good movie, man. This one and then the other one was called Flight of the Navigator. Flight of Bumblebees. Flight of the Navigator, my man. What about that one?
Bro.
That's Disney, dude.
Oh, bro, what part of rabbit ears didn't you understand, bro? I had PBS, bro. I had fucking Arthur and Curious fucking George, bro.
Hey, Curious George was a baller too. He was a baller also. Man, that's super crazy. Flight of the Navigators was such a good fun.
In a podcast before.
Even to this day, dude, if you guys go back and watch this movie, I guarantee you'll be blown away. So like this story, what it does is it takes like physics, like what is it, like NASA kind of like what Interstellar kind of shit. So this kid finds this spaceship that's like an alien, gets in the spaceship, takes off into space with it and travels like in hyperdimension with it, comes back to Earth, and it's like 20 years later. So like his younger brother is now his older brother, his family, everybody's like moved on. They all thought he died or disappeared and was like the missing child case, but he just makes his return from one day to the other kind of thing. And he hadn't aged anything. And he's in this ship, and this ship is like,
bro,
it saves.
Pee Wee Herman was in that movie?
Pee Wee Herman was in this movie? I don't think he was he?
Yeah, he was.
Who the fuck was Pee Wee Herman in this movie?
He was Tremexin. Sarah Jessica Parker.
Yo, Eels, what's up? Miguel says, on a marketplace sale and watching the podcast. Nice. Thanks, dude. Thank you for watching us, man, and chilling out with us. Appreciate it. How's the market night, dude? Is it good? Is it outdoor? Because, like, man, it was windy today. It was crazy windy today. But yeah, David, you definitely have to watch this movie. Like, I'm gonna make you watch this fucking movie.
Bro, I'm down, bro. You know me, bro. Fuck it. Shit. I'm looking at the preview now, bro. I'm like,
oh, there you go. Stu came in and said the story is based on the twin paradox theory. Brain scan, dude. Holy shit. You know what? What about the Garbage Pail Kids, dude? Oh my God, Robert, you're absolutely correct. Pee Wee Herman. I don't know if he voices the entire ship, but I know he comes out in one part the way Bumblebee talks. Mm-hmm. So dude, you know what? I fucking swear to God, I bet you he's the shit.
Cashless, bro. It's Trimaxin.
That's what he plays?
That's what it says?
Yeah, he's probably the ship. That's probably that robot, this robot here. This thing. Herman. Dang, I never even thought of that, dude. Yeah. And that's because I think the girl from Karate Kid comes out in it also. She's like the no, this chick. This chick comes out in it. I don't know her name. Yeah, I don't think it's the chick from the Flight Ever. It's that chick. It says, oh, this guy. Look at him now, my man. Look at him now.
That's rough, bro.
Oh, man, dude.
Matthew Broderick, Bob Barker, bro.
Damn, man, that's crazy. Well, shit, man. I'll tell you what. That was a good movie. I remember that movie, yeah. Who remembers Biker Mice from Mars, dude? Biker Mice from Mars is the shit. Oh, and you know what? Shout out to Dell's friend. I was on the show. I think his name was Matt. He came out and said, you know what would be cool if they did a continuation of Cowboys of Moo Mesa, dude.
Cowboys of Moon Mesa.
What a great fucking title, dude. That just rolls off this. I want to scream that at the top of my lungs, drunk, like in the middle of the night, dude. Sarah Jessica Parker was in it. She was a sister, right?
Yeah.
Or something like that. I
That's
want
what
to say
it
she
says
was a sister. Sarah Jessica Parker.
Waving onto your TV in September. Cowboys.
Oh no, yeah, she was a girl. Yeah, I said that's why I could have sworn it was like a famous chick. Yeah, she was the girlfriend or the chick that liked him or was the like I don't know. It's kind of weird. Like she was a little bit older than him. Cowboys of Moo Mesa. You remember that show?
Bro.
Come on, you had
Come
Saturday
on,
morning
man.
cartoons, dude. Everyone had Saturday morning cartoons.
1992. I was 1 year old, bro.
Okay. I'll hit you with an easier one. What about Street Sharks?
Oh, bro, come on. Street Sharks was there. I saw some of that.
Do you remember Vin Diesel was a part of that? He was out there being a sales rep. Yeah, he was a sales rep for him. If you ever want to trip people out, you want a conversational piece, guys? I'll show you right now. You get Vin Diesel. Yeah, let me see. I can't even fucking spell. How do you spell street? Yeah, there you go, dude. I'll put this up right now. Look at this motherfucker right here. Watch. Check him out, dude.
Mouth of them all. He's the whale.
Boomer. Look at this dude.
This is Boomer.
Look at this dude.
Mouth of them all. He's the whale shark.
1994 sales, dude.
Pound and his power slam. Very deadly.
Boy, dude, look at that swinging action, dude.
The competition before he eats him.
There he is, dude.
Then we've got
Rolex and shit.
Can you imagine this is what he did before Fast and Furious, dude? This is it was
Sledge the Hammerhead
willing to happen, bro. You can see where Fast and Furious has got his inspiration from.
No shit, bro.
You can see that. But yeah, so what was your dinosaurs, dude? Dinosaurs, not the mama. Remember that shit?
Bro, I'm looking at that shit up right now, bro.
You're killing me, Smalls.
Bro, 87. You fucking want to watch it from the ball sack, bro? The fuck you want me to do, Chris?
You're killing, but these are classics, dude. These are crazy classics. These are like tops of the tops, dude.
Old and classic, bro.
Okay. Let me ask you then. What about the original Tron?
The original Tron, of course. Come on.
Okay, you've seen the original Tron.
The original Tron. But
But all these other movies that were after it, you're saying that they're too old.
I mean, I only had so many fucking VHSs to choose from, bro.
So many VHSs. I miss VHSs. E.T. was another good one. What about E.T., guys?
Oh, bro, E.T.
E.T. would be a really cool, like, what if they came back and there was like maybe what would it be like a Michael Bay film, right? Like another fucking alien race is coming to wipe out the ET people, and they were coming to Earth looking for Elliot for help because they didn't want to like the last of their kind or whatever. And ET is gonna come back and be like, yeah, that's what it could be, dude. ET ; the last of his kind or whatever, or Welcome Home, like Spider-Man or whatever, dude. Right? I mean, that would work.
I mean, it'd be a different take, bro.
Yeah, because I mean, he left and he wanted to go home, right?
Mm-hmm.
But what if this was his real home?
Jeez.
Mac and Me, dude. What was the other one that was called My Little Monster? The Monster Mash one? Is that what it was called? My Little Monster?
I'm about to
Where the guy had like an ogre nose.
1980s movies, highs and lows.
We're fucking it, dude. We're on this shit today, dude. I love this shit. Monster. My Little Monster.
I have no better pleasure, bro, than Googling these comments and being like, I never saw that shit.
You're just Dark Crystal, dude.
Oh, shit, bro.
What was that fucking kid's name, dude? 80s show. Yeah, My Pet Monster, dude. Yeah, My Pet Monster. Holy shit. Let me see. Bro, like, come on, you're supposed to be a collector, David. You're supposed to know this shit by heart, dude. This one. Look at this guy right here.
What the fuck is this shit?
Dude, My Pet Monster was super good, man. They used to have a really cool, like, look, there it is right there.
I think I just got that fucking pop, bro.
Yeah, you really?
I think so. I gotta double check a picture.
Boy, Terrahawks was cool too. Damn, Terrahawks was badass, actually. I used to remember they used to use the Monster Mash song in the title of this, and it was really catchy.
The Monster Mash. I remember the Monster Mash, bro.
I got him My Pet Monster with the handcuffs. Yeah, yeah, because he's got cuffs on. Yeah, yeah, yeah. And then when he gets the cuffs off, he's like uber powerful or whatever. I don't know. Maybe he unlocks his powers of being a full-fledged demon from hell or whatever. Then it's like a kid's show or whatever. I don't even know. Eels, bro. Don't even start, bro. The never-ending story. Remember they did a part 2 and it was like, oof, man. That was like, that kind of hurt my feelings, dude. But man, the same thing with the Wizard of Oz. I've always been a big fan of the Wizard of Oz, and I've always thought like them doing a return is always good. But then that was like, oh, He-Man. So as a matter of fact, talking about stuff, we're gonna be talking about some Netflix shit in a bit. But He-Man just recently released their new He-Man, something of the Revelations or whatever. And I saw the whole thing. I binge watched it because the first one really, really sucked.
Wow.
This one was pretty good. This one was actually really, really good. If you guys get a chance, Kevin Smith did not fuck it up this time. Kevin Smith, good job for not fucking it up this time. I just wanted to say that. But man, dude, the He-Man show that they put on was really, really good. Spartacus wasn't even that far away, but it was pretty good. The Sun Beneath the Sea, that's a really good one too. They did a part 2 of the Wizard of Oz. Yeah, it's kind of clunky though. It's the same thing as they did the other one, the one that we were talking about a little while ago, the Neverending Story. It's just a little wonky, man. Like underthought. They just wanted to make a cash grab from it. But yeah, man, dude, fucking, I'm telling you, on Dell's show, we were talking about this, and everybody, we just all got lost in like the whole entire aspect of just going back. Do you realize the gold mine that we had back then with all these shows?
The ones after 91, yeah.
No, fuck that. The 80s were good, dude. You had like Toy Story, what is it? War Games. You had a bunch of great shows.
I remember War Games, yeah.
Yeah, that was, I mean, everything was fucking fantastic, dude. Like, man, dude, the Wizard with Fred Savage. Oh, okay. The Wizard with Fred Savage. So that one was the Power Glove one, the Nintendo game. Remember that one?
I remember that one, yeah.
That was pretty good too. Man, dude, we really had it good back then. I tell people all the time, like, do you know what movies I always thought were fantastic? And I thought the world of that guy, the Ernest movies, Ernest P. Worrell.
Oh, bro, for sure, bro.
Dude, I thought that guy was literally like the new
was it Charlie Chapman or what?
No, not Charlie Chapman. What was that guy, Mr. Rogers?
Oh, yeah.
Like he was just a kind-hearted dude, super aristocrat when it came to acting, like just fucking super amazing at what he did, and he was really good at it. And he was just probably he's probably one of those dudes that would like do a bunch of coke off a stripper's back kind of guy. But in camera, like he was just such a nice person, dude. And I swear to God, John Cena's his son. Like, if you look at this dude and look at John Cena, they're literally exactly the same guy, just like 200 pounds.
Muscle gone, yeah.
Let me see. Watch. Ernest P. Worrell. I don't know how to spell it.
Worrell.
Yeah, I don't know how to spell, dude.
I got you.
I'm not here to spell.
It's open on my other tab, bro.
Check him. Look at this. Watch. Look at this guy, Pora, dude. Look at this dude.
Fucking ancestry match, bro.
Look at this guy, man. And then you just type in
John Cena.
John Cena.
Jesus,
That's fucking spectacular, dude. It's the same guy. Tell me I'm not wrong. It's the same guy.
That's so fucked up, bro.
That's wild right here, dude. Right there. John Cena, Ernest P. Worrell, dude. That's him. John Cena needs to redo this.
100%, bro. That's going to be his retirement plan, bro. Fucking
fucking hope so, dude. Man, that's crazy. This guy, man, dude, the guy that played Ernest, like, such a cool dude, man. Such a cool dude. You know what? As a matter of fact, talking about, I can't see John Cena's pictures anymore. Conan the Barbarian. Whoa, dude. That would be pretty good. Yo, you know what? As a matter of fact, I was talking to a friend of mine about this. How do you think it? So this past week, Carl Weathers passed away, right? Yeah. What do you think it does to all the IPs that he was part of? The Mandalorian, the Apollo movie. Like, you know, he's kind of like synonymous with being a part of all this stuff, man.
I mean, he wasn't a main, but he definitely was. He had a good role in it. But I mean, they're gonna continue on, bro. Business goes on. You know what I mean?
Yeah. True
But
that,
there's
true that.
also AI, bro. They could voice over him, some kind of hologram bullshit in the Mandalorian. Like,
Oh yeah, you're not wrong.
bro,
Definitely
like,
not wrong.
didn't they fucking CGI fucking Paul Walker back again, bro?
Dude, they
Right?
did the whole thing for fucking Luke Skywalker in Ahsoka.
That's true.
Was it Ahsoka or
No,
Mandalorian where
the
they brought his
Mando,
whole
the
like
Mando.
he was literally like CGI standing like this for like right in front of the camera, no joke, dude. Like just a young Luke Skywalker for no fucking reason. Beastmaster, that's another one, man. Yo, you know what movie I wish they would bring in? What was that one? Puppet Master.
Puppet Master.
Tell me, do not flake on this, David. I'm gonna make you watch all the scary movies too, dude.
Bro, I don't.
I know you don't do scary movies. You always tell me like, fuck no, that's just scary, dude.
Bro, you want me to have bad dreams, bro?
Yes.
I'm looking at the fucking poster, bro. For fucking Puppet Master.
Puppet Master,
Four.
bro. That's
Puppet Master 4. There's fucking 4 of them.
yeah, there's no reason. It's like them versus the Nazis, dude. And then the Nazis learn magic, and then it's like their puppets versus the Tulong's puppets, dude. It's crazy, man.
Jeez.
Children of the Corn. You think Children of the Corn, the old school one, was a lot better than the newer one? I know that they made a newer variation of it. I think the older one was really good. What's an old school? Okay, good call. Good call, Miguel. What's an old scary movie that you wish they would return to? Not like this fucking like what is it, Rob Zombie does Halloween shit, but like a continuation story. I know they recently did like the Exorcist one where they tried to add to it and stuff. But what's a cool like old school like monster movie that you wish they would return to? I still wish they would do the fucking the Monster Squad movie, but make it like adult, make it more like Blade the movie, dude.
Shit.
Yeah, make all the kids grown up and they're all going after the Monster Squad monsters, like straight up, dude. I'm a zombie guy. Okay. Yo, what about a continuation of Army of Darkness, dude? Army of Darkness was legit. Dawn of the Dead. Monster Squad. You see Monster Squad, man.
Dawn of the Dead, bro.
Yeah, Dawn of the Dead. I think the first one that they redid was really good in the mall.
They redid in the mall.
Well, you remember they did Dawn of the Dead and they were all trapped in the mall, right? It was like back in like I want to say like 2007, 2008, maybe. Hellraiser. Didn't they just recently do a reboot? I want to say they did a new one. George Romero.
I was getting it confused, bro. From Dusk Till Dawn, Vampires. That's the one I like.
Well, Dusk Till Dawn, the vampire one.
Yeah.
That's the one with Quentin Tarantino and George. What's his name? Yeah, that guy from Ocean's 11.
Tarantino. Yeah, bro. That was
what it do, Crispy? What's up? That's a wrong hole. That's my boy, wrong hole. Rick King Yeti up in the comment section. That's my boy, dude. Good to see you back, man. We're always talking about you every weekend. We missed you a couple weeks ago. Creep Show. Man, that was a good one also. We're talking about, so if you're just jumping on right now, we're talking about if you had the opportunity to go back and do a reboot, but a continuational story of a story from back in the day, what would be your story? Like, what would be the movie you would choose? So far, our list is crazy right now. Yo, fucking Brian's not here. He would fucking roll his eyes at this. But 13 Ghosts is apparently getting a fucking a TV series.
13 Ghosts.
You have to. Matthew Lillard, 13 Ghosts. You have to know that one.
Bro, I don't watch scary movies, bro.
It wasn't scary. It was like a Scooby-Doo version of a scary movie, dude.
Jeez.
It was around the Blade time, dude. Did you think Blade was scary?
I never saw Blade, bro.
You never saw Blade?
Fuck no, bro.
What are you scared of, Wesley Snipes or what?
Passenger 57, bro.
Demolition Man, my dog.
It's
crazy, bro. Demolition Man.
Yeah, but Demolition Man was fucking gold, bro.
Though 13 Ghosts was super good. It just has a really stupid ass ending. But like the premise of the idea of like there being 12 specific ghosts that all followed like a ritual so that someone can have like immortality. And each one of them were like a specific one. We're like just talking about it right now, right? Which was like the tropes of all the different characters, the muscle one, the speed one, and all stuff. Each ghost had like a specific thing. Like it was really, really cool. That was super good. Yeah, fucking 40 Days of Night. That was 40 Days of Night was crazy. 40 Days of Night, David. Did you watch 40 Days of Night or did you slip that one too?
Oh, it's 100% slip, bro.
Okay, David, I gotta ask, what scary movies have you seen? Because I feel like that's gonna be a shorter list.
Bro, fuck. From Dusk Till Dawn, obviously Quentin Tarantino.
Did that freak you out?
I mean, fuck yeah, bro. I mean, Sophia Vergara's hot as fuck, you know, but that's the only reason.
Yeah, so am I. And then she turns into a fucking cobra for no reason, dude.
Fuck everybody else.
Yeah, I didn't even understand that, dude.
Bro, I don't watch scary movies, bro. Bad dreams, bro. That's it.
But so you've never seen like, okay, I was the same way when I was a kid.
Like Chucky,
now that I'm adult,
Chucky.
I'm like, okay, now that I mess with costumes and shit, like I know what's up. There's not gonna be like a real Salma Hayek with like fucking cobra neckties or whatever. That shit ain't gonna pop up. Well, maybe in Mexico, but not here in the United States. We don't got cool restaurants like that or whatever. Did it ever freak you out? And I'm gonna ask this because I was a big pussy when I was a kid, dude.
Yeah, sure.
Michael Jackson's Thriller used to scare the fuck out of me when I was a kid.
I just saw, bro. Oh, you're talking about the music video.
Yeah. Fuck, I don't know. What did you see?
Shit.
Fuck, I don't know.
But bro, I mean, I saw the basics like Chucky. I saw all the Chuckies up to like where he's like in the army camp or some shit.
Okay.
That was basically it, bro. Chucky, fucking Dusk Till Dawn. I mean, that just wasn't my thing, bro. I just
I'm telling you, I used to be a huge pussy, dude, when it came to a lot of like scary movies. My brother Bobby used to have to play like Resident Evil so that I could watch him play. But I remember, and I tell people this fucking day, dude, the first part of Resident Evil, when you walk into the mansion, right? And you go through the back and you find the zombie munching on the dude and he like turns around and looks at you. I saw that shit in like 16-bit when it came out in PS1. And it was like Roblox. Seriously looking at like a Roblox character. And it scared the fuck out of me when I was younger, dude. And I was like I might have been 20 by then, dude. And it still scared the shit out of me. I was a grown man practically. But I remember that was like the scariest thing that scared the fuck out of me, dude. And ever since then, like it tripped me out. I can't be the only one. The Terrifier was pretty funny. Shout out to Lauren. She's a friend of mine. She used to do like the martial arts shit when we were younger and stuff. Yo, the Silent Hill radio going off. Yeah, dude, that's not even like, you just have all this anxiety. Dude, all of those games back in the day used to give me such anxiety, dude. And I remember my brother Bobby was such a baller, dude, such a G for helping me. The Gate. What about the photo one? It was fucking for PlayStation. I can't remember the Silent Scope. I was gonna say Silent Scope is a fucking sniper game. You're shooting ghosts with a sniper rifle. There was one of them that you had a fucking camera and you had to like capture. You can only see the ghost with the camera, and then you can only stop it. Fatal Frame, dude.
Fatal
Frame. Yeah, the fucking comment sections are on fire today. Fatal Frame was rad, dude. Do you remember that game, David? Come on, you gotta remember that game, dude.
Bro.
Oh my god, dude. You saw Chucky though, dude.
I saw Chucky, bro. 100%.
You know which movie I thought would have been scary, but it didn't scare the Luigi's Mansion? Fuck out of here. Well, you know what? Okay, I have a friend of mine that's really into it. Atreyu, shout out to Atreyu. He's such a great guy. He said when he was younger that Luigi's Mansion used to kind of freak him out a little bit, and I didn't know how, but I totally trust him when it came to this. Hell, the Unsolved Mysteries update music would give me a panic attack. That shit's fucking funny. That's funny. That used to be, I remember, when we were young, we used to live in a trailer park, and I remember we had it to where the TV was in the long part, and then our couch was there, and every time Michael Jackson's Thriller would come out, I would hop over the couch onto the ground, dude, so I wouldn't see it. And I don't know if it was that zombies and werewolves or just Michael Jackson scared me. I didn't know which one it was at the time.
You didn't know which one it was?
I couldn't tell. I'll just blame it on the scary part. But damn, Parasite's Eve, that was a rad one too. Damn, you guys are taking me down. You know which one? Okay, going back. The Jason X and Jason versus Freddy, I thought were like the silliest fucking movies, dude. Silliest movie. Jason X was literally like the chick that plays Bo-Katan. She used to come out on a show called Andromeda. And it was literally Jason versus Andromeda, like in space, dude. That's all Jason X was. It was like the entire cast of Andromeda was in it. It was almost like they were like, oh, you know, it'd be really cool. Like the guy who plays Jason was just hanging out at their fucking in their studio for the day, and they were like, man, you know, it'd be really cool, dude, if Jason came and killed all of us, you know what I mean, in space. And they were like, let's film it, dude. Fucking fan fiction back in the day. Leprechaun was wild, dude. You know what makes me laugh about the Leprechaun story is the one when people were claiming they saw Leprechaun in the Hood. If you guys haven't seen that YouTube video, dude, you really got to go watch it. Leprechaun in the Hood. You guys will get a laugh out of it. Jason versus Freddy had an interesting concept, but like, I don't know how that works because like, one, I don't know if a person like Jason's dreams, right? I don't know if he dreams. And then I don't know how he tanks Freddy in a dream world. If he controls like that whole entire aspect. I don't know. You guys will probably have to explain it to me. Okay, let me catch up. Puppet Master was really good. We talked Puppet Master, right? We said Puppet Master. We were talking about them being like fighting Nazis and stuff.
Jason movies never had a problem. My first game was
And
Texas
this
Chainsaw
one is
Massacre.
annoying.
Didn't watch that shit.
However, they made him look badass. It was Jason should have looked like rather than what they because they turned him into like a cyborg, right? And then Wronghole Rick says I could always watch Halloween. Halloween was really cool. What was the one? Pumpkinhead, dude. Do you remember Pumpkinhead? No, I can't ask you that.
Basket case, bro. I'm googling all this shit right now, bro. I'm not even gonna fucking lie, bro.
It's gonna be all in your search history, and your YouTube channel is gonna be popping with horror stuff all fucking weekend.
All fucking day tomorrow, bro.
Yeah. Slugs. That's so crazy. Hellraiser basket case. Never had a problem. My first scary movie was Texas Chainsaw Massacre, and I was like 4. Yeah, that'll fuck a 4-year-old up. Didn't bother me at all. Freddy, I would freak out with. Really? So you didn't get freaked out with Texas Chainsaw Massacre? Wow, dude. Hellraiser slugs. The Rocky Horror Show would be cool to see redone. Yo, okay. That's a good question. Okay, so David, Rocky Horror Picture Show. You've seen it?
Absolutely not.
What? It's not even scary.
Hey, bro, it has the word horror in it, bro.
It's got all right. Chrissy, who would be your take for the main guy, the one that what's his face played? I can't even remember his fucking name. Let me see. Rocky Horror.
Tim Curry.
Yeah, Tim Curry, but I forgot his name. Oh, Dr. Frankenfarter or something like that. Yeah. Dang, dude. So crazy to see these people. Yeah, Meatloaf has already passed away. Who would be your take? You know who would be my take for Frankenfurter? It would be the dude that was in The Kingsman.
Which one?
The main kid, the one with the glasses.
Oh, the kid? Yeah.
Yeah, I think he would be a really cool the Tim Curry's character, Dr. Frankenfurter or something like that. I think he'd be a really cool. Yo, someone said Fern Gully on the other show. Fern Gully, remember that shit? That was a great movie too, but I think they did make a part 2 and it wasn't good. The Devil's Rejects. Rocky Horror Picture Show with Sylvester Stallone as Dr. fucking Faust. That would be funny. Chud. I don't remember Chud. Jason Momoa as a Tim Curry character. Ah, man, that's crazy. Having like a really built like 6-foot dude as the main guy and like wearing like high heels and like tights and makeup and all that shit. It'd be like Jason Momoa or someone like, I feel like it would be more of a role for John Cena after Peacemaker. I kind of feel like it would be like in that nature. But man, that's super crazy. I did want to ask you though. I mean, super far out into the range. This past week, we got our casting for Supergirl, which me and I think Trigger were talking about it. And I think maybe Brian might have been on it because Brian hasn't been on many shows since he started working on Sundays. We talked about the 3 capabilities of the 3 people that they chose, and they chose one of the ones that we said it was going to be. It was the girl from Game of Thrones. She's going to be the new Supergirl. How do you feel about this, dude?
You know, I just am glad to see the fucking movies being made, bro. I mean, honestly, you know what I mean?
Yeah, getting DC back on the market.
Like, whether it's going to be good or bad, at this point, they can't get any worse.
Yeah. You know, Mac Samurai, as a matter of fact, what's super crazy is Toxic Avengers is getting a remake. And the dude that was, what's that little guy from Game of Thrones? Peter Dinklage. Peter Dinklage is going to be playing the Toxic Avenger. Look up Suicide Pig, Necromancia movie. It's fucking insane.
Bro, I just Google that shit right now, bro.
And now it's all over your fucking search history, dude. Fucking 2 girls in 1 cup kind of shit.
No, what the fuck is this shit?
I'm gonna leave it to David to look up. Just his reaction totally got me.
Bro, fuck.
Um,
Max to the Samurai, he just got fucking nightmares. I know
No,
it's
that was Wrong Hole Rick. Wrong Hole Rick is what they looked it up. Yeah,
Fucking
that's
Rick
the
hooked me
Yeti,
up on
King
that one,
Yeti,
bro.
man. Yo, so what's your take on it, man? What's your take on Supergirl? Well, okay, so how do you think of them bringing? Because I haven't heard them talking about them making a Supergirl film. Just on the factor of that, this is the girl that's going to be playing Supergirl.
I mean,
What do you think? What do you think James Gunn has planned?
I mean, if he's gonna be as smart about it, he's gonna start like building the fucking what's that shit called, bro? Building the team. You know what I mean? So he's probably gonna start there. It's gotta have a connection for who they kept the fucking Peacemaker and shit, didn't they?
Of course, dude.
So it's gotta tie in either the Peacemaker or who else did they have? Vigilante. It's gotta tie in somebody, bro. It might be a small cameo or something, but because we all know that the old DC universe is already fucking dead. So.
Oh yeah, definitely. Well, you know what? I don't think it's dead. I don't think
they're gonna go for it some more.
I think what's gonna happen is they're gonna do Crisis.
You think they're gonna do Crisis?
Yeah, I think they're gonna. Well, I was just gonna say for Wrong Hole Rick. It looks like the person that's gonna be directing the new one is Macon Blair. So if you guys want to check it out, Toxic Avenger, Macon Blair. So he's only done 2 movies. It's the Toxic Avengers and I Don't Feel Home. I don't know. I've never even seen that one. People got some weird ass movies coming on, man. But yeah, okay, just in case. But yeah, what we're talking about DC, right? He's keeping Peacemaker, which is like he made a comment where he was like, "Well, I already made my thing. Like, why would I, take it apart or whatever?" But I really think that the reason why he doesn't mind keeping it is because later on, the reason why they're building up a Supergirl character and they're even talking about her is because they're going to do a Crisis story, which Supergirl and Superman and all the Supermen, they play like a huge factor. And that's why they even brought in like a Nicolas Cage in the Flash movie. So like they were trying to show you that even if you go back and remember the CW show, they still like ventured into like every DC IP that they've ever owned. Yeah. So like even the old school, like the old school Batman, like back in the day, Adam West Batman, they still went all the way back to see that Robin, which I mean, Adam West already passed away. So they went back and they found that Robin guy to come back. And then Shazam brought back the original Shazam kid. And like, they're always doing stuff where they're like, they do things that Marvel doesn't do. Right. Yeah. Which is they really do pay homage to all the original characters. I mean, fucking even, the chick that played the original Wonder Woman was supposed to come out in the next Wonder Woman film as like an important character.
Oh shit!
And if that's not claiming to be like multiverse, where like all the characters kind of are regurgitated in just some different format, I don't know what is. Mm-hmm. And of course, like we all understand that anytime DC does like a like an Infinity War kind of story, it's always called a Crisis, and it deals with like a whole rewriting of the entire universe. So I think the first one was Crisis, and then Crisis Infinity, and then Infinity Crisis. Like it's always some type of weird crisis, and then Death Metal or whatever they just did recently. But there's like this really iconic Superman story where he's like holding on to Supergirl and she's like dead in his arms in one of the Crisis stories, and I think they're gonna go that route. But like I've said before, like they're doing all this stuff where they're bringing in all these like real random characters. I forgot the team that they're gonna be bringing out. That's like just random fucking.
Oh yeah, I'm trying to talk about
authority or something like that, right? Yeah. In that story, Superman dies the same way he does in All-Star Superman, which is he acquires like Kryptonian cancer because of the radiation from the sun, and he's like dying. But the reason why he's dying is because his body's purifying everything in it, which means it's like, I don't know, it's alkalining him and it's poisoning him or whatever. And at the end of his life, like he explodes and becomes a part of the sun, or I don't know what the fuck it is. It's real weird. But like they kill off Superman in that story. And I think 100% that's where they're going to go, is they're eventually going to try to kill off the Superman, Batman, and Wonder Woman story characters, because they want to move them across for the new younger generation, which is like Jonathan Kent, the son, Damian Wayne's Batman's son, and then Power Girl for Wonder Woman, or if not Amazonia, which is like this Brazilian Amazonian girl that's the new Wonder Woman in the comic books. It's like I kind of feel like that's the format they want to go, because they want to kind of do with the exclusivity and the whole new characters. The more The more they can escape using the original IPs, the more they don't need to work with what they got. Where those characters they understand are bigger than them, even though they're not real. If they get to work with these new 3 super characters, it's the sky's the limit. You know what I mean? Because they don't have any kind of like backstory or whatever. So it's kind of like where Marvel is right now. But DC needs to take into consideration that format, that how bad Marvel is doing. They can't start with that kind of a run. You know what I mean?
Nope.
So yeah,
No,
I think the girl that's playing or that they've chosen for Supergirl, she's awesome. I think she's great. She's a pretty lady. Like I think Supergirl has always been like this, like a pinnacle of beauty in the comic books when we were younger. I kind of felt she looked like more Power Girl, which Power Girl was a clone of Supergirl, but that was like a little bit more risque, I guess you could say. But yeah, it's because she just looks kind of sassy, dude. She looks like she's got like attitude. Like she'll be like, fuck you or whatever. I don't know. I don't think they say that in comic books, but like she just looks a little attitudey, but she looks fantastic. I think she's gonna knock it out. Pretty exciting stuff. But other than that, the other thing that I wanted to make sure we talked about, I know we've already been on here about an hour and some. I don't want to keep you too long in your office. I want you to get home and get some rest and play Fortnite or whatever you do.
I'll fucking be back here tomorrow, bro. I'll be here and listen to
about this shit. I'm about this life. I wanted to talk about this really cool thing that happened this week. Netflix dropped a sizzle reel for their 2024 set lineup, and there was some really cool looking shows in it. I'm not gonna lie. I know Netflix has been kind of messing around with their price adjustments and shit, but I don't know, man. It looks like they're coming with the heat this coming time. 2024 had a pretty good reel and stuff like that. I wanted to talk about some of the things that were on it. One of them, of course, was I think we've all seen it. Avatar is getting a live action remake. And of course, the original Avatar movie, it was kind of not accepted very well back in the day. A lot of people didn't like it. It was very how can you say it? What was that one movie with the kangaroos, right?
The one movie with the kangaroos?
Yeah, there was this movie, Warriors of Virtue. Warriors of Virtue. Speaking of movies that are out in the fucking middle of nowhere of us to say, Warriors of Virtue was this movie that came out that kind of brought in these 4 or 5 kangaroo characters. Tangrowth was super cool too. That was a great comic and a great movie. That was like the baseline for who Harley Quinn was going to be. They literally based it all on that character. But yeah, Warriors of Virtue was this like this character with like Power Ranger version of kangaroos, and they did martial arts, but the suits were amazing. The story was fun. But damn, dude, like they slow-mo'd all the fight scenes and it looked like shit. It looked like shit when they got it done. Even though the fight scenes look like they could have like, you know what the fight scenes remind me of? Did you ever see Guyver?
No.
You never saw Guyver?
Never saw Guyver, bro?
David, you're killing me, Smalls. That was David Hayter, Mr. Solid Snake, Metal Gear Solid himself, dude.
Guyver.
What's up, Mark? Good to see you, my dude. As a matter of fact, my man.
Hi.
I have heard so much interest in your plan to bring something together, Mark. So we're super excited. Dell mentioned it to me last week, and I know you're a busy guy, and I can't wait for you to get the thing you have planned together with the podcast and stuff. So can't wait, my man. But good to see you in the comment section. Awesome to see you at Gamers Expo too. What's up, Mark?
Hi, Margaret.
What is
Nobody
up,
tells me nothing. I want to know what's going on, Mark.
Yeah, man. He wants to.
I'm not.
Well, I'll let him tell you when
you
he
know
gets
what?
it together.
I had to restart. I'm only on like 6 podcast episodes apparently.
Oh shit! You got to restart. Trying my best. Let us know what we can do to help out, Mark. Man, we'll help you get it together, man. I think it's a cool idea. It's fun. I think it'll be good.
You like scary movies, Mark?
Yo, but straight, dude, tell me, you guys in the comment section remember this. Tell me you remember Warriors of Virtue. Look at this.
I just Googled that shit, bro, and I was like, the fuck is this shit?
This is when you're at the store and you're like, Mom, I want the Ninja Turtles. And your mom's like, we got Ninja Turtles at home. This is the Ninja Turtles at home. This is 100% the Ninja Turtles at home. This is what your mom got you at the fucking, what's that, Casa Kevin, dude, when they buy the toys and shit?
Yeah,
and it's like the Ninja Turtle box and shit, and they look all fucking weird and stuff. Warriors of Virtue, fucking Warriors of Virtue. Yeah, I don't even know where that came from, but yeah, fuck yeah. Oh yeah, because the original fucking Avatar movie reminded me of that movie. It reminded me of it. It was just really weird the way they kind of put it together. But the new trailer looks dope as fuck. I myself never got the opportunity to watch the entire thing of the Last Airbender, Avatar. I know it had a bunch of kung fu shit in it, and I knew it was like an American animation done in anime form or whatnot. It was super cool. Dollar General special, yeah, Casa Kevin, or fucking Black Friday box, Amazon sales or whatever. The fucking Warriors of Virtue, Ninja Turtles and shit. The Avatar movie, the new one looks fantastic though, dude. It looks fucking great. I think people that were disappointed with the first one are going to get a really nice surprise with this one that's coming out. Looks fantastic. Have you seen the trailer for it?
For which one again?
Avatar.
Avatar? No, not for the new.
You haven't seen the trailer? It looks fucking good,
Not
David.
for the new Avatar.
The other one too. Like the other trailer that I saw in between. There's a bunch of in between ones that look pretty interesting. I know there's a couple of them by name that I thought were pretty interesting, but the one that kind of caught my eye was, were you a big fan of Enola Holmes, the Millie Bobby Brown movie on Netflix?
No.
Henry Cavill's in it too. So Enola Holmes, if you haven't seen it, is really, really good.
Oh, Enola Holmes. That was the sister of Sherlock Holmes.
Yeah. There's a part one, and they just recently did a part two, I think at the middle of last year.
I saw a little bit of that. That's the whole fucking thing.
It's really good. Yeah. It has a very much like a Robert Downey Jr. Sherlock Holmes movie kind of vibe to it. Really, really well put together. Really, really fun. Millie Bobby Brown's really great in it. Can't wait to see her in the last season of Stranger Things. But we got a trailer for a movie that she's in, and it looks very Lord of the Rings. It's called Damsel, and it looks pretty good. I think her in a sci-fi movie, I think it'd be very, very good. The Dungeons and Dragons film recently dropped, and it was pretty much a good adventure movie. I think Millie Bobby Brown really sells it with her acting and stuff like that. So I'm really excited to see her with some dragons. But of course we have, I think the last 5 trailers that are in that are probably the most spectacular. One of them was Rebel Moon 2. Now, David, did you see Rebel Moon 1?
Bro, you warned me, bro, so I didn't finish it.
You didn't even see it?
I saw like the first 30 minutes, bro. Then you were like, bro, don't.
And I'm like, fell asleep? Did you fall asleep?
I took the advice of my friends, bro.
I was trying to help you with your sleep apnea, dude. I was trying to help you with your sleeping problems. I was trying to get you in. Yo, Max Samurai says Battletoads and Muscles. I do remember Muscles. It was like a Hot Wheels G.I. Joe TV show, like a cartoon. They're removing a lot about the character. Which one? What do you mean? Oh, for Spaceballs? Oh, dude, Spaceballs 2? They can't have Spaceballs 2. Mark, if you remember, they have to do Spaceballs 3. And the movie's called Spaceballs 3 in Search for Part 2. That was the actual thing, and I think that would be fantastic.
Bro, Spaceballs was the shit, bro.
Spaceballs was so fantastic. We haven't had a good movie like that in a pretty long time. Even Naked Gun, dude. The Naked Gun series, Leslie Nielsen, like he was so amazing growing up. And then they had O.J. Simpson after or before the murder. Like, man, if it was after the murder, they would be making fun of his gloves, dude. Yeah. But yeah, Rebel Moon 2 is going to be coming out. I think it's going to be coming out like in the next couple of months, actually. They're going to drop it pretty fast. That's exactly why I'm actually pretty like, hey, tip of the hat to Zack Snyder, not sitting on it for too long, just dropping them and shit like that. Not wasting time. Even like I said before, like Zack Snyder's not a good storytelling guy. What he's good at is making computer wallpapers out of all his scenes and movies. Like they all look like badass computer backgrounds.
Making it count, bro.
Making it count, making the film part count. But yeah, Rebel Moon 1, it was all right. Like, I mean, it wasn't like some fucking earth-shattering film or whatever, but it was, you can get through it and stuff like that. A little bit of wonky shit here and there. I still say, like, there was a really crazy part where what's up, Lemon? Good to see you, my man. Where, like, she slides under a battleship, dude, and I swear to God, like, her size, it would be like this.
The the GI Joe sliding under the shit, bro.
like this size. Yeah, and like she's just like a tiny speck sliding under it, and then you're gonna expect me to think she slid under the whole goddamn. Look, I got this as a gift a while back. It's a
Damn.
German alcohol.
Yeah, drink is
So it's
bad for you.
So it's given to me by Kim Nguyen. Kim Nguyen. She is the psych, one of the head psych people of ETRGV. She's the one I do all the cool Christmas photos of.
Nice.
And they gave me this really cool drink. You're supposed to like cook it with like stuff, and then you drink it after you warm it up. Yeah, you put it like on a pan, warm it up. You put some cloves and some star anise in it and stuff like that. And it's supposed to bring out the flavor. I haven't tried it yet. Scared out of my mind. When they tell you got to cook alcohol, it never works out the same way. It never works out the same way. You're never the same the day after, dude. But yeah, Rebel Moon 2 is going to be coming out soon. Now, getting into the more better parts of this, I mean, Avatar is probably one of the better ideas. If you're a fan of that show growing up, kind of like Rebels with the Ahsoka show, you're going to be really, really excited. But we got also in the trailer a small snippet of the third chapter of the Umbrella Academy. The Umbrella Academy is a fucking banger show, dude.
Bro, that shit's good.
So that's good to see them coming back to it and getting it all done. It's good to see all these actors coming back to it after the writer's strike and the actor's strike and them getting right back to business. It looked like a great trailer. The third series or the third chapter of Umbrella Academy is going to deal with like, I think it deals with like a multiversal universe now. The Earth has been changed. It's like a third caption of them trying to get things back to normal.
Back to the timeline.
Yeah, back to the timeline. I think they're just like falling on different timelines, and it looks interesting. Looks pretty cool. Season 2 was great. Season 1 was fucking fantastic. So yeah, man, can't wait. Umbrella Academy 3.
Hey, bro, I gotta go back to season 1. The fucking best thing, bro, that I got hooked on that show was when Ben fucked up everybody in that donut shop, or number 5 fucked them up in the donut shop. I'm sorry.
Oh yeah, the octopus kid, right?
Yeah, no, not octopus. The one that time travels.
Oh, the teleporting kid. Yeah,
dude,
that's 5.
Everybody
Yeah,
up in that one, bro.
Yeah, and that kid's getting older, and he doesn't look that old, but like they got to be very careful because he was already like I think like maybe like early 20s. Yeah, and he's got to portray himself to be like a young cat. You know what I mean? It's gonna be kind of hard, but they'll get it done. I think they'll get it done in a timely manner. My favorite part of that show, I would say any of the dancing scenes.
Oh, this motherfucker.
Yeah, I don't know why, but like it's such like a fourth wall break, where like what it kind of reminds me of. It reminds me of like Glee. Or like those shows where people just like almost like a musical where people just like song and dance into some for like no reason. And it's not noticed as a song and dance. It's just like their everyday lives. I've always thought that they were like I thought that was like a really fun, fantastic thing about that show. So
when they fucking go into Grease Lightning mode and shit.
Yeah, I don't know. It's just so cool. Like, yeah, it reminds me of like Grease Lightning. Where like all of a sudden you got all these dudes that are all greaser, like doing ballet and shit. And you're like, what? That's not very manly of you, but okay. Cool flex, dude. Nice car or whatever. Nice hair, nice Perrier or whatever. Yeah, Margaret says the exact same thing that I think a lot of people think. He looks and acts like Damian Wayans.
100%, bro.
100%.
100 fucking %.
I think that's been like the biggest thing about that. Like he's like a huge typecast. Like that everybody wants to fan cast him for Damian Wayans. I think he'd pull it off too, man.
And when they fucking do, bro, DC be back to fucking where it needs to be, bro.
Banger, dude.
100%.
Banger.
Just fucking
Let's hope James Gunn doesn't fuck it up. But yeah, I think Umbrella Academy is another thing to be super excited for 2024. Dude, 2024 Netflix looks wild, man. Looks wild. Honestly. Thank you very much, Miguel. Good to see you, man. Hope you did good at the shop tonight or at your vending thing, man. And you guys be safe. Here's one for you, David. The final season of Cobra Kai, dude.
Whoa. Now you're talking my language, bro.
All right, what do we got? What should we be expecting, dude?
You expect a shitty ending, bro.
What do you know? Come on.
Fuck that shit up, bro.
What do you think's gonna happen, dude?
I mean, there's only so many episodes you can go, bro. If it's an 8-episode run, like, I mean, did you watch Cobra Kai, bro? I'm a huge like Karate Kid fan, bro. So.
Yeah. I mean, I saw the majority of it, so I know the story and stuff like that.
Yeah, so they're gonna do the Sekitai or whatever the fuck it is, the international fighting and shit, and then they're gonna hand it off to the spinoff with the fucking
Jackie Chan
and Ralph Mariacho or whatever, Machano, whatever.
So you think
They're
they're
fun
gonna
with
do a big international tournament,
Yeah,
and then from there it's gonna be like, okay, because I kind of get it, because we do karate for kids and shit like that, and we take them to tournaments, and sometimes you see like dudes doing kung fu, and you're like, whoa, dude, that's not even what we do, and they're doing like all this crazy moves and shit, and you think that's how they're gonna introduce the Jackie Chan Karate Kid stuff?
probably, bro.
Damn, that would be so cool. I get that concept because it's really silly, dude. Like outside of the karate world, when you go to tournaments and shit like that, you look at it and be like, what are these fucking people doing? They look weird, yeah. In a basketball court at the local Boys and Girls Club and shit.
That's fucked up. That's funny. as
But
shit,
like
bro.
when you're in it, you kind of get it, right? Like you're in a competition, you're doing all this stuff. But like, yeah, like I said, when it comes to like forms and shit like that, sometimes you get dudes that do like just that fancy looking like martial arts that do a bunch of spins and rolls and shit, and you're like, whoa, that's not like my taekwondo stuff that's very linear and rigid.
Yeah.
Like, yeah. So I kind of can't wait for like the what's that guy's character, the fucking douchebag one? Joey? Johnny?
Oh, Johnny Lawrence, bro.
Yeah,
Shit.
I can't wait for his interaction with Jackie Chan.
Oh, bro.
There's
Damn.
something about it that I know that it's just gonna be fucking wild, dude.
Yeah.
I think it's gonna be just fucking funny because like
Yeah.
Jackie Chan comes from like kung fu and Chinese theater, which is very like flamboyant and bouncy and cute and little jokey. And this guy's gonna be like, "What are you, gay or what?" Like, you know what I mean? Like he's just gonna be a dick with him, dude.
Pussies, bro.
Yeah, you know what I mean? Like, and you never have dudes like that with Jackie Chan in film. Like maybe on the Expandables or some shit where you'll get some silly shit like that, but like it's always like a respectable situation. Or what's that one dude, that Owen Wilson guy, making little corny jokes because he's like he thinks he's Native American or whatever. But like, man, Johnny's character will be so fucking funny with Chuck Norris, dude. And then it'll bring in the girl from $1 Million Baby. You know what I mean? Like, there's so much. See, there's so much. And then that's not only it. Like, if you know Jackie Chan, and if by chance you're working with this idea of you've brought back the Karate Kid films, and you brought back every trope and everything of that time that was kind of about karate and all these characters. Yo, what about if they brought back like Sammo Young and Yun Bao with Jackie Chan, like his friends, the three guys that are always in his movies?
From the beginning.
You know what I mean? Or like Cynthia Rothrock and just all of these fucking characters, dude. Like you even have a chance to bring in Jet Li, dude. Like just out of nowhere, they bring in Jet Li as Jackie Chan's master or whatever. You know what I mean? Like since he's older, or whoever's older or whatever. Hilary Swank, dude. Hilary Swank, yeah. There's so much like opportunity, and then since they're doing it into a movie, it's so much more cooler. Like, what a Cinderella story for the Karate Kid franchise. For it to be like, that's exactly the conversation we had earlier about all that stuff where you brought a movie from back in the day, and instead of doing a reboot, you just like brought everyone back and just was like, yo, what if we made this guy the main dude? Like, what if we just flip the story a little bit and make him the asshole? Like, Karate Kid guy, Machio, came into a school, tried to swoop a dude who was just having girl problems with his girlfriend, but they weren't like in bad problems. He just wanted to swoop, and then got his ass kicked for being a piece of shit dude, and then went and learned karate and kicked the dude's ass and stole his girlfriend. And then the guy raised his hand and said he was cool for kicking his ass, even though he wasn't a bad guy. Like, it's super crazy when you break the story down. Stupid story.
It really is, but it was great, bro. I think it was a good twist on it, bro. A good modern twist.
Me and when the people that I was watching it with, we would always laugh when like all of a sudden like these dudes would just bust out in some type of fight in the middle of nowhere. Like they would just start fighting like for no reason. Like they're like, "What's up? I'm in your house," and then boom, 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 boom. Or I'm in the grocery store and now it's 7. They see each other and boom, 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 boom. Like it's just nuts. School
or the fucking school fight, like the fucking cat, bro. Fucking bunch of bullshit.
Just out of nowhere. There's always just throwing down. I think it's fucking great. Can't wait. That one's gonna be really fun. Seriously, I am sure William Zabka is really popular now. Yeah, straight up. Oh, definitely. I remember going to a Comic-Con and he had no one at his table. Yeah, it was a while back, I'm guessing, because like now he's like, the dude's got to be like uber famous now, dude.
Yeah.
Uber fucking famous. But yeah, super great shit. Can't wait for Cobra Kai, the next one. There's one more that I thought was really, really cool. And then, of course, we're going to talk about the major one, the one that everybody's super excited for 2024. But there was a really cool trailer that popped off this past week, and it was called The House of Ninjas. I don't know if you had the opportunity to see this, but this trailer looks really, really cool. Like a modern day family story, and every one of them's a ninja. They have like a little bit of comedy to it, a lot of John Wicky kind of vibes. And what was that movie that they did where it was just a dude with a gun and he was just going around shooting people? I forgot it. Eating a banana. Shoot 'em up, right?
Is that what it was? Shoot 'em up.
Yeah, Shoot 'em up. That was this movie. There was parts of it that felt very much like this, which was this movie. Or like Smoking Aces. You remember Smoking Aces?
I saw some clips of Smoking Aces.
Dude, that was such a great movie. It kind of has this vibe, which is very much like this the train movie that just popped off. What's that one train? Bullet Train?
Bullet Train.
Like a Bullet Train kind of vibe where like everybody, it's like a video game, right? Where everybody has like, again, a code name, a specific thing to themselves, very much like John Wick. Everybody has like a specific thing that they play. Like there's a part of me that it was the carrot. Yeah, that was fucking funny. Dude was chosen to get sliced like that. Yeah. House of Ninjas looks just like that. A very cool, like very video game-esque John Wick movie. Characters wear like special masks dedicated to the houses that they're a part of, or their characters based on. Like, looks really, really good. It looks like the movie Assassins on Crack.
I'm totally watching the shit right now, bro.
It looks good, right?
It looks fucking great.
Yeah, and the cast looks fantastic. It looks like it has a little bit of like little quippy comedy that's in it in a little bit. But I think it's, dude, Netflix has some bangers though, dude. What do you think? What do you think?
It looks good. I just saw this part where he throws the fucking cans of refill. Like, the fuck out of here.
Oh yeah, he's like throwing the mail and shit. Yeah, it's because he's a ninja, dude. Like those guys are like super good at throwing shit, right? Like you can't put them in sports because then everybody knows it. They'll be like ninjas in sports are like that kid from The Incredibles in the track.
Fucking Dash.
Yeah, you remember that shit where he's like, yeah, Dash, no, so, and, yeah, go, no, like that. Like if you put a ninja in a sport, like he's gonna be good at shit, right? That's what I saw. So, man, that's super crazy. Yeah, but that looks like a great,
good, bro.
Dude, I keep telling people, man, like Netflix got some baller action going on, and the greatest thing was they know how to hold their cards together, dude. The last part of the trailer gives us the greatest thing coming in 2024, and that's season 2 of the Squid Games.
Oh, bro. Season 2 of Squid Games is gonna be the shit, bro.
Dude, that's gonna be $1 million franchise, dude. That's Squid Game was such a phenomenal series when it first popped off. It was everywhere. Why do you think, in your opinion, Squid Games worked?
I think just giving where we were at the time, it was just perfect, bro, because like not only did Squid Games do good, bro, but then to top it off the way that we are, they fucking did a fucking YouTube one, fucking Mr. Beast and shit. You know what I mean?
Yep.
So he took their shit, added more to it, made money off them, and then of course they went and did it fucking again. Netflix did their own shit.
Margaret's like, because we were poor, dude. We would all get on that show.
No, it was fucking great, bro. Like, I don't know. It was just good writing, bro. I don't know, like everything. It just clicked, bro.
I think at the time, right? And then not only that, if I'm not mistaken, it's Korean production. And I think for the last like decade, Korean production has been going up tremendously. Like they know how to put their money in their stuff. And their stories are freaking really good. There's this one story and it's on Netflix and I forgot, it's called like let me see, like The Wandering World.
Hey, bro, but with the amount of content that Netflix puts out though, for every like 10, 12 fucking shows, you got like 1 or 2 hits, bro.
Yeah, 1 or 2. Yeah, 1 or 2 bangers, right?
But their cost is so low because it's all private. It's all them. I think that's why they take more risk. Yeah.
This film, if you guys get a chance, you should watch this film. And if I'm not mistaken, I think it's a Korean team also that does this. Chinese. This is a Chinese production. This is about the Earth has been kind of changed into like a vessel. It's got rockets like on certain parts of the planet that fly us through the solar system. And that's why it's called the Wandering Earth. and I think it's like about to reach a part where it's gonna explode, and there's like a life raft where people have to get to, and it's this kid who's like a rebel that likes to steal the truck that his grandpa uses to kind of like mess around. He's just like a piece of shit kid, like one of those like I don't gotta conform or whatever, right?
Mhm.
But in the very end, like right when he's like, I don't have to conform, like the earth is like, you got like 10 minutes, the world's gonna explode. You know, we gotta get one of these rockets. If it turns on, it's like super far away, but if someone can drive to it, you can save the planet or whatever. You could maybe save some people, but it's because that thing's turned off, that jet. And the grandpa's like, I have my truck, we can go. But where's my nephew or whatever? You know what I mean? Like there's like these little like corny, like the kid's jumping fences and he can't be found when some dire shit happens. The Uncle Ben stuff happens. Someone like the grandpa dies and he's like, I'm going to continue the drive for my grandpa because that's what heroes do or whatever the fuck, you know what I mean? And then he meets like some people across, some people that work for the government that are supposed to be on that mission and other people that have failed their mission and they're stranded and they have nothing else except to die on the planet. And then their truck shows up to save them. And it's literally like a Vin Diesel, like, what is it? Chronicles or what? Chronicles of Riddick.
Chronicles of Riddick.
Yeah, it's got that vibe, dude. And it's super good. If you haven't seen it, The Wandering Earth is fantastic. Chrissy, so you got to see Hellhounds? He said it was very violent, but what did you think of the show in general, though?
Oh, Bloodhounds. It was Bloodhounds.
Bloodhounds, yeah.
It was
Hellhounds.
fucking great. That's
yeah,
fucking
Bloodhounds
great,
was good. Yeah, I think she meant Bloodhounds, but maybe she meant Hellhounds. I'm not sure.
Was
I thought Hellhounds was too good. I don't know what Hellhounds is. What is it? Let me go back and read this real quick. I believe the show was out 5 years ago, but Korea's executives said it was too violent for TV. Well, you're talking about that's Squid Games. You're talking about Squid Games. But it is, dude. It's a violent movie. It's a violent fucking movie. It's literally just like you win, you live, you die, you know, and the deaths are not like they're not nice. They're definitely not nice. So like literally just people getting just like, but then at the time, I think at our time frame and our timeline, gun violence was like on the climb. That was like really like a talking point, right? Gun violence and safety and all this other stuff, people getting shot and gun probations and stuff like that. So the idea of a movie where you either win and live or die and get shot by a gun, I think that time was like kind of like very like, I don't know, there was something about it that was just very dicey, like for that time period. But like, what do you think? So what do you want to happen in the second season of Squid Games? And the reason why I ask is because we got left on several cliffhangers.
He's gonna die, bro.
Do you think the main guy's gonna die?
He's gonna die, bro.
No, he's got red hair. He's got pink hair now.
You can't do fucking three seasons of that shit, bro.
Bro, he's got pink hair.
Red hair, bro. Red hair.
Is it okay? He's got red hair now. Main character.
Bro, you can't do three. I mean, you can't survive 3 fucking games, bro. At this point, he's gonna be a fucking millionaire.
He's got red hair, dude. He's got main character vibes, dude.
Fucking Super Saiyan, bro.
Mm-hmm. That you know how it is. Every time a character has different colored hair, they don't die, dude. They're the main character. So like, okay, so his thing is he's got like a fuckload of money, right? Because he won the original game. And now he's going to use those funds to go after the people that are in charge. Now, do you think they're going to be doing more like improving on the international story?
I mean, I think it'll be a good I don't know, bro. Like it's gotta I want to know how modern it's gonna be, bro. Like all the bullshit going on. You know what I mean?
The reason why I asked for the international part is because the way that this series is filmed is very much like the way the heist films are. Heist movie. No, not this one. This one.
I never
Money
saw
Heist.
I never saw
The Money Heist film is very much like it too. Money Heist.
Yo, look what kind of mass pop up on your search bar, bro.
Right? The Money Heist movies. They're very much in the same format, like the way it's filmed, very dark, very gritty, very like these people have to do something to make money and then they go off. But like it's changed to where Money Heist has now become international. Like they're about to do a part 5, and there's like Money Heist Korea, Money Heist Italy, Money Heist London, Money Heist Paris. Like there's a bunch of different variations. And I wonder if in some way Squid Games is going to follow that format, because in the last film or in the last series, they showed that room with all the rich people and they were all from different countries. And they all had different masks representing different personalities or whatever. And I want to know if there's like different like tables, like different tables of it, right? And then not only that, we had the main villain guy shoot his brother off of the cliff, the investigator, right? And they didn't check to see if he died. They just kind of left it as is. So maybe we got like the Watchmen journal, Rorschach's journal in the newspaper, you know what I mean, at the end of the movie, where it's like now someone knows the truth and what are they going to do with it now? You know, it's very cool. Like there's just so much that I think is just very, very interesting with it. And I'm really excited, really fucking excited. I think Squid Games is going to be another one. That's going to be cooler. But do you think it should be like, okay, do you remember the movie Battle Royale?
Battle Royale? Which one was that one?
That's the Japanese film with the kids that they got to kill themselves. Think of like the Hunger Games on crack.
Hunger Games on crack. I didn't see Battle Royale.
So Hunger Games was every year.
Oh, wait, you're talking about Hunger Games or talking about Battle Royale?
Battle Royale. Sorry about that. Battle Royale is very much like one lucky class is chosen to be put on an island, and all of them have to kill each other, and the last one that survives like lives. Like that's literally all you get. You don't get shit.
They're fucking Hunger Games, bro. Shit.
Yeah, pretty much. But at least in the Hunger Games, you get like some cloud and rice for your people or some shit. These guys just like, hey, good job, you win. You get to live, and then you get to have these nice new skills and appreciate life differently, because they were like the hooligans of the schools. They were like the bad kids, and the lottery is like they take every bad class of that generation and they're like, okay, lottery, pick one, and then that one gets put on this island. But previous winners, if they want, can choose to go back into the island.
Damn.
Yeah, who the fuck does that? Like you got to be really cool at killing people, you know what I mean? Like if you're about to go in there and just enjoy wiping other kids out. You know what I mean? Yeah, again. You did it with your friends, now you don't got to care in this one. It's Fortnite all over again. But yeah, I wonder if it's going to be like that, where like maybe mid-game, the only way that this guy can find out who's involved is if he joins and does what like the old man did, right? Where he was like, hey, I'm the millionaire. You know what I mean? Like I'm the guy that runs this whole thing. You know, I planned the whole thing because, you know, I'm so rich. I can't enjoy life without this thrill and gambling or whatever. I don't know. It's really weird. I don't really know what the next aspect of this, because the first movie was made popular based on all the games you got to see people die doing.
Yep.
And I'm guessing just like Jackass, you have to come up with cooler ways for people to die.
Yep.
And the jackpot has to be bigger. You know what I mean? Maybe it's like the money and your wife or something, like, you know what I mean? Like, and the wife's in the globe or whatever. But I don't know. It's interesting, man. You see, like Eel says in the comment section, it better be based on the cop. It just sounds more like Saw or like a movie where this guy's like going to be after like the main villain or the main person. It's his own brother. You know what I mean? So it'll be a really dynamic story. I think Squid Games 2 is going to be a fucking G movie, dude. It's going to be so good.
Fast forward 6 months. That fucking Squid Games 2 sucked.
Oh, man. Can you imagine it dropped the ball? It does like its inclusivity thing or whatever.
Oh, shit.
So what else, David? What else before we call it a day, man?
No, bro. We talked about Netflix. We talked about Supergirl. We talked about Ghostbusters, bro.
Did it all, man. Did it all. Let me check real quick. Make sure we covered everything for this week, guys. I want to say that you guys have been truly amazing in the comment section. Amazing.
I want you to know I've never
Oh,
felt
yeah,
any
just
poorer. I never felt more poor in the comment section than I did today, bro.
Dude, it was so much fun. Drama, Stu Pedasso. Yeah, we don't really have anything drama. I guess the only thing that would be drama is like there's another event that those crazy people from Harlingen are throwing that they're putting down, and they're asking people like, "It'd be really cool if you showed up," and it'd be like, "Well, it'd be really cool if you guys weren't pieces of shit working with pieces of shit."
Jesus Christ.
You know what I mean? Like, I don't know anything else. Like, I don't know anything else. Like, I just don't know. Like, I mean, I don't think the event would be that bad if they weren't connected to a bunch of weird people, dude, that have just screwed people over.
I just think the integrity part of it needs to be there.
True. True. Stand on business.
Business.
Hold people accountable.
Watch out for the vendor coordinator.
Which one? Just so many. Goddamn, dude.
Why are we in this rabbit hole, bro?
we're about to deep dive into the fucking eye of the needle right now, dude.
Already, guys, have a good night.
Yeah. Oh, fuck it. Unlive. Hard engine. Yeah. You know, Steve. You know who we're talking about. But I think there's potential. But let me ask. Margaret's already knowing. She already knows, dude. She already knows. Like, okay, so let me ask just real quick in the comment section for those that know, like, do you think there's any saving grace for them? What do you think, David? I'm gonna give you the chance too, man.
Look, bro.
Maybe they're watching. What if they're watching right now?
If they're watching,
They're watching.
you better like and share, motherfucker.
You better take a piece of paper, bitch.
No, shit.
Because we're about to help you out.
I just if you do it the right way and for the right reason, it's a good thing. That's it.
Do you think like a public apology would be needed at this point for them, like to kind of get out there and be like, "Hey guys, like we know we suck, and we're really sorry. Like we're willing to try to fix things. We're going to therapy or whatever."
I don't think a public apology, but I think public validation. So you just got to be more in the front of your business and more in front of the results. That's it.
Yeah, because we never know who's running the show.
Yeah, because when it sucks, bro, everybody's like, "Oh well, that's
I never wrote my name on anything,
bro.
man.
I just went to go be a vendor. I just fucking dropped off flyers, but then
I just do the graphics.
When the shit's great, it's like I'm the fucking man. I put the shit together." But
it's really weird, man. If I'm not mistaken, no lying, man. That they have to be more transparent, right? Or everybody should be when they run events. Just being transparent with your people, letting people know, like, don't try to like go out and try to claim you're gonna bring like fucking William Shatner to do backflips or whatever. Eels is like, nah, those people already fucked themselves. Nah, there has to be some kind of saving grace. It has to be, dude. You know, I mean, fucking, I don't know, fucking Tekashi 6ix9ine is still out there, dude. You know what I mean? Making music, getting jumped in the fucking gyms or whatever. Like, he's still out there doing cool shit. Like,
I mean, how do you say it? If you throw 100 balls at their target, one of them's gonna go in, bro.
Yeah.
So like, there's got to be something.
I just kind of feel like maybe not a public apology, but like letting people know, like, hey guys, you know, like we messed up, we get it, we apologize, and we're gonna go back, take a couple steps back, you know, go back to doing little events, something that we can control. Nothing, we're not gonna try to do like this grandeur show, because I think that they ended up, those guys over there in Harlingen ended up kind of doing their own thing where they like what is it? They gave the CEO position to another dude, and they changed the name and all this stuff, but it's like, hey, that's fine. You can give it to whoever you want and change whoever you want. But like, if it's the same people doing the exact same thing, the show's going to completely fail. Right. So they need to just like, it's fine to move everybody around. But I think what they lacked in the last show was people that had positions, like people that were supposed to be in charge of specific things. And everybody went out there and acted like they owned the fucking thing.
And own that position. Thing, bro.
And sit on that position and understand it, man at arms that shit, and fucking and stick with it, dude. Eels is like, yo, how many events have they had and how many of them have they fucked? I think it'd be a shorter list if you said how many of them succeeded. Yeah, it'd be a way shorter list. So yeah, like it's just one of those things. Like, but then again, they're trying to do like $10,000 shows. If they go back and run like $500 shows, you know, they'd be all right. I think they'd be okay. And then they can kind of get their fucking, you know, their feet wet and, you know, analytics, my man.
Yeah.
Analytics, dude. They got to kind of do experiments. They've already fucking done all the big experiments. They just don't know the science yet. They just fucking blowing shit up. So, yeah, but hopefully it happens. I don't want to stop anyone from being able to buy food for their family and people and shit, but yeah, I don't want to let a motherfucker starve either, man.
You're definitely wrong, bro.
So David, what do we got planned coming up for you, man?
Let's see. So I have a whatnot on Thursday. So if you
Okay.
guys want to get some deals on some pops, I'll be posting some Demon Slayer lots. You and me and Chris have to make a 200 show. Shit.
Let's go, dude. I'll make a $200 show. Yeah, remember the movie Showgirls? We'll do something like that.
I'll hold
Oh,
the
you know
camera.
what, dude? What if we do an episode of like Saved by the Bell where that chick was addicted to like what opium or what was she on?
Jesus.
I can. I'm so excited. So excited. You remember that shit? You remember that chick, the
I
Jesse
don't
chick?
remember that, bro.
What up, bro?
Hey, rabbit ears. I've never felt so poor.
Saved by the Bell. Sleeping
in a
pills. Yeah,
podcast.
she was addicted to sleeping pills. Dude, Margaret, that was the greatest Saved by the Bell episode ever, man. She was just like, yeah, Zach Morris was like, yeah, or speed or something. Because sleeping pills don't make any fucking sense. Like sleeping pills, like all of us are taking sleeping gummies nowadays. Like we're on the same boat she was, and we're all right. That bitch was having a whole ass fucking panic attack in the middle of something. It was crazy, dude. Yeah, it was speed. 100% it was speed. That bitch was on meth, man. It was crazy. She's on fentanyl before everybody else was.
Before it became popular.
It was crazy. You guys will laugh that shit off. Felix, what's up, my dude? I haven't seen you in so long, man. Good to see you, my man. But yeah, straight up, we do like a $300 show. What would be the show about? What would we do? I don't even know, dude. I don't even know. I don't know. Everybody's done every type of show. I'd have to do like Cowboys of Moomacia show.
Starship Trooper, bro.
Starship Troopers. Starship Troopers, dude. We can do a Rough chat with Riddick's Roughnecks or what? Rico's Roughnecks. We can do Rough Roughnecks or whatever. Paul Pops an anime. That's every show already, dude.
Yeah, that shit.
I mean, crazy. We need something different. We need like horse dance show. That's what we need. You know those horses that dance? We need a show dedicated to them, dude.
Yellowstone anime. No,
yeah, Yellowstone anime. Thanos was right anime. Thanos was right. The Thanos was right show. So we need to do. Why not a sci-fi show? A sci-fi show? What do you think?
If it's done right, bro, that's all that matters. Has to be done right.
Sci-fi show. I mean, yeah.
Nerf war or paintball war, shit, bro. If I get 10 minutes with a paintball gun,
there's some. You see, and that's something that's very interesting because at this last Gamers Expo, they had a Nerf war event, and that's the thing that I've been telling people is like I've been brought up to in conversation. People come up and they're like, I feel like within the hour you get things done, and there's really not much to do in an 8-hour event. And it's like, okay, well, how do you keep people entertained for 6 or 7 more hours when you have a bunch of stuff that's available already? You know, they had like some little arts and crafts stuff. They had a whole ass set of arcades, again, that deal with everything, dance, rhythm, like just crazy fun. And people would say something like, well, what about VR? And it's like, but you already have all the arcade systems, consoles, everything. But that's the exact same thing we were saying earlier. When you're like, I want VR at the convention center, and your mom goes, we got VR at home. And it's like, why would you want to do something like that if you have it at home? When you're out, you want to be doing something. And I think having more ways to interact, it make it like American Gladiators with Nerf guns. Okay. Oh, there you go. Teachable lightsaber. But dude, that would be really cool if you had like a lightsaber tournament, like a lightsaber fighting tournament. But you got to be able to. But that's the thing is when you start doing stuff like that, when it comes to anything of physical contact, you have to have insurance. You have to have insurance because if someone gets hurt, and I'm not talking about like, oh, well, a lightsaber, if you get hit with it, like, yeah, it hurts, but it won't break a bone. But what if someone does some stupid ass cartwheel and breaks their fucking arm, dude? You know, it breaks their whole ass shoulder because they wanted to be cool. And then everybody looks at them like, well, that's you, puto. Like, good job, bitch, or whatever. And then they sue the whole convention center. Everybody's laughing at him. And then he's all, I have trauma and it's not cool. Like, they didn't tell me I could hurt myself.
Yeah, no shit.
So, like, I mean, that's the biggest fear. The biggest fear. Because that's always been something that I could show you a folder, dude, that I have with like a bunch of Star Wars ideas. But waivers barely work, dude. If you take a waiver to court and they find that you misplaced a period, boy, dude, you get fucking sued, dude. They'll be like, you're not even capable of writing. Who the fuck made this waiver? It's not even fucking, it's all literature fucked up. You can't even read. Can't even read.
You can't even read.
Oh, well, call the ambulance. Ambulance. Someone call ambulance. Yeah, like straight. Like, I mean, there's no, I mean, we all understand it, like the combat idea, but you just get that one asshole that's like, oh yeah, my friends say I'm really cool with a lightsaber, and he has no training with a weapon
Watch
or whatever.
this.
One motherfucker that's like tries to do a backflip, lands on his fucking nuts, breaks his dick or whatever. Like, and yeah, like, and then he's like, "That's not my fault. They got me all excited or whatever." And yeah, then he just sues everybody and then fucking ruins it. But yeah, that's pretty cool. Waiver with a notary public. I like how Eels is like, he's really about that waiver, dude. He's really like, every comment so far has been waiver. It's like with a little added piece, like waiver with a heart, waiver with some flowers, waiver with some chocolates, waiver with a movie ticket to go see Barbie or Madame Web, dude.
Oh, bro, that's gonna be a good one.
Yeah, Felix is absolutely correct. You got to do your due diligence when it comes to making contracts and waivers. I think it can be done. Because it's not like the last event where like, you know, nerfs can do the same thing. You know, someone's running around and decides to jump through the net that's supposed to protect you and fucking breaks all the stuff. As the man himself breathes, Ham is in the comment section. What's up, my dude? We were just talking about the video game conversation we had about, you know, quarters and the value of it and all that stuff. So just talking about ways that we can think about making events more interactive and fun. Hey, I could supply the sabers. Watch them just be like dildos, dude. Just look at him and like, he just like melts off the little nubs and veins and shit. It's just silicone, dude. And he's just like, got him. Here you go. Here's your lightsaber. Oh, why is it so wobbly? It's just Lemon walking away with like a badass stride, laughing and shit. Got him. I'm part of the dark side, bitches, or whatever.
Fucking Spaceballs the convention.
That'd be awesome. Spaceballs the convention, dude. That would be pretty funny. I'd be about that. The Schwartz is strong with this one.
Oh shit. That'd
be really fucking dope. But David, what do you got going on this week? And then where can we find you, man?
I got a Whatnot guys going on Thursday, 6 to 6:30, 7:30 p.m. I will be opening business hours later on this week, so I'll have new hours open to the public again, so back open. And then that's it, bro. And I got podcasts on Friday. I have no guests for this Friday yet, so we're gonna kind of play it by ear.
Hey man, you let me know. Eels will jump on your show. Eels been wanting to do like some kind of talking points. He's a smart guy when it comes to video games and anything anime news or whatever. He's got you too, dude. Eels is another great talker. So, and he's in the process of wanting to start something like a talking spot too. So, it'd be pretty good to kind of get him in there and get him on the ropes. And then of course, dude, if you ever need anything too, or right there, even Ham, dude, bring Ham on the show.
That's true. Hey, Ham, what are you doing Friday, bro?
Ham, what you got? Ham's always doing his arcade shit, dude.
You about to be on, bro.
Straight gangster. Well, David, I want to say thank you for jumping in with me and covering with me on the show. I appreciate you all the time. Where can people find you? Where can they get your social media stuff? If they want to send you beautiful gifts, or where can they find your feet pics, or what else? What do we got?
So pretty much, guys, we got the biggest event we're doing outside of the valley. Oh, my buddy's posting comic books. The biggest event we have coming next for sure that I'm going to be booked in is going to be United Collectors Expo, which is on March 23rd.
Shout out to Mondo.
Shout out to Armando. If anything else, guys, there's a link here in the description. You guys can click on it. It'll take you to Instagram, TikTok, all that good stuff. So if you guys want to go ahead and give a follow, a share, a like, Spotify, and all that good stuff for the podcast. And that's pretty much it, man. But I appreciate you having me on. I appreciate the invite. It worked out perfect because I was here, bro.
Hey, I know it just so happened, and like I said, I messaged Dell, and shout out to Dell. Hope everything gets positive, man, with your mom and your friend that was in the hospital. Hope everything works out. Shout out to the guys from the Comic Menu. Thank you guys for having me on this week. Shout out to Triggs and Brian. I hope you guys are on that grind right now, making that money. Making it work. I want to give a shout out to everybody in the comic session. I appreciate every one of you guys that came out today. Super fun. Eels ask, make sure you get them the feet pics. I want to say thank you to everybody, to our extraordinary listeners. We appreciate every one of you for coming out every weekend with us and enjoying this time with us. We appreciate you, and we hope you have a safe week. Have a good work week. Be safe. Don't let the stress get to you. Don't fucking go postal on nobody, and stay off the expressway. It's retarded.
Stand on business.
Stand on business, boys. Stand on business. And we'll see you guys again here, the Average Boys Podcast, every Sunday night, 8 p.m. to 9:30, 10 o'clock sometimes. We don't even have like an ending time.
11 o'clock, 11:30.
Yeah, just as long as it ain't fucking 3 hours like back in the day. We appreciate every one of you. We hope you have a good weekend. We'll see you again. Laters. Bye.